character.
That's
Just
what I've been working on. I've been working
project humanity.
on the D&D campaign's world map.
If you're going to panic that much, dear,
Hello.
you know you're only going to make things worse.
What? How did you do that? Okay.
Well, at least you're finally admitting you're bisexual after
Shut
all
up!
this time.
Shut up! Shut up!
No. No.
I shan't do a fucking thing.
Are you not entertained?
I'm going to scream. I'm going to scream.
Stop.
Why?
Did you assume people would not make comments after you put it as your Discord status? It was like free estate, especially in this community.
I came around accepting it like 2 months ago, and I'm still getting bitten in the ass by it.
Making at the moment.
Yes.
Ah, and what changed? Did you say before you are straight? I don't know your story.
Well, because I'm trans, I said I was a lesbian before that. Gay, in general. It's an easier thing to say. But sometimes men.
So you're like me. I'm like, man, you get clapped.
It's like men, but I have a preference.
Yes, I'm like the opposite. I guess you have preference, most likely preference for women. I guess. Have you said this before?
Well, I have a preference for femininity, except for women, because women I'm just all encapsulating. But for men, I like feminine men, and this. It's the outfit. It's the outfit. I'm gonna fucking cut.
Do you want me to beat him up? I will do it.
No. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm so sorry.
I can guide it somewhere, that's for sure.
What?
I can guide it somewhere too.
I cast.
This is unfucking believable.
I cast gay.
I cast headshot.
Fuck! I cast your mother. Well then,
The
hope you're
most
ready to deal
powerful
with the
spells.
10-stone Yugoslav.
Fuck.
Will be my new warlock.
Yeah,
if
I
I'll be bringing
it's
around
like
a
that.
few
I
days.
haven't fixed it yet.
Just wanted me to get someone to teach me from particle because then
Yeah.
it's not so good at it.
What day was it?
I still want to make
Bombastic side-eye.
Powers.
Bombastic side-eye.
Please don't tell me this person's a bard.
How about anything in line of sight having its mind melt out of its ears?
Oh, you look so sad.
They are a bard.
Psychic damage.
Look at the mirror.
Let's not talk about psychic damage today, I beg. Let's not talk about psychic damage today.
There is something worse than Vicious Mockery. Well, Vicious Mockery is a meme, but there is a stronger spell that creates deafening conversations that just makes you go insane. Vicious Mockery, you get to call someone a cunt.
Discordant with whispers.
Yes, that's it. Yes,
Dissonant.
Like discordant
you.
whispers. Oh, I'm sorry,
Dissonant whisper.
Dissonant, yeah.
Yes,
I like
has
calling it discordant because
So you
that's
can
what it
just-
means.
I've got to come in and
Hey, let's not mention psychic damage today.
I'm ready for this.
No.
We're all
No,
around that
look
today.
at the quotes.
Well, luckily, Atlee, no, come here. I wasn't telling you, come here.
I paid them. Well, I paid them like
Get back here.
gold not to peg me.
Good for you that undead, generally speaking, have either an immunity or a great resistance to psychic damage, so you don't.
I'm leaving.
Alright, Star. I hope you have fun.
This is a nice stream, good RP session. Whoa, let's go.
I had to pay 76 gold not to get pegged.
And once more,
What?
Star realized, world sucks.
I'm losing my mind. I'm losing my fucking mind, bro.
I know you're.
I will directly
Session hasn't even started yet.
We're 5 minutes in. I didn't even get started on RP and I'm losing my fucking mind. Jesus fuck. Whoa. Oh. Whoa. What the fuck? That's fucking freaky. Doink. 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 Right, I forgot my camera. Rare. Oh no. There we go. I hope everyone's doing well. I'm so sorry for the super chaotic beginning. I didn't mean to. I thought that fucking lamppost base was a person for a second. The pixels on my Vive were melting the fucking lamp into the wall.
Hello, Myrdin.
Hello. Mwah.
Met him at the head of 500 horsemen. Castruccio had left as his deputy in Luca Pagolo Guinigi, who was held in highest estimation because of the people's love for the memory of his father. Castruccio was received in great honor by Frederick, and many privileges were conferred upon him, and he was appointed the emperor's lieutenant in Tuscany. At this time, the Pisans were in great fear of Gaddo della Gherardesca, whom they had driven out of Pisa, and they had recourse for assistance to Frederick. Frederick created Castruccio the Lord of Pisa, and the Pisans, in dread of the Guelph party, and particularly of the Florentines, were constrained to accept him as their lord. Frederick, having appointed the emperor
I do. However, I must disclose in advance I cannot speak of said patron.
Good day.
Fair enough. Good morning. Wouldn't let anybody just reveal their secrets like that.
It is part of the contract. I won't be able to tell you even if I wanted to.
Fair enough. What's up?
Could I get a cup of blood, please?
Of course. No issue at all.
Oh yeah, there are undead even here.
Of course. A lot of us.
Oh yeah, most of this place is run by undead of various sizes and
species.
Different factions. Species, that's the word I was looking for.
The king is a vampire, the Lord Protector is an undead like me, and the Lady of the People is an angel.
What a colourful little bunch you. You mean to do that? Wrong one.
Thank you very much.
No problem at all.
Yes, you'll find
Yes.
quite a lot of undead here.
Well, you should press to meet some of them then. You always do fascinate me in how you work.
I suppose.
No problem. You have a good one.
You'll be glad to know that
Magic
holy
is such a
magic is
very
also prohibited for the most part.
Good. Counters both of what I am.
Regardless, I hope you enjoy your stay. I will be continuing some rounds.
Pleasure.
It's a fairly normal beginning. I mean, yeah, but you know, I still apologize.
Fun, I guess. Explore and enjoy.
Good day.
Good day.
I made a joke that he fucking went to Sachi's office, ripped the towel off, and just went, "Grandmama, it is me, Anastasia." He would do that! If you think about it, he would do that! He would fucking rip off that godly, ugly coat, and he would do it. Oh, you want to hear the better part of the conversation?
Oh, my tummy's upsetty. Oh, my tummy's upsetty. Ah, why now? Why suddenly? Ah, I need to be brave about it. I need to be so brave about it right now. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck, it hurts. Oh, my tummy. Oh, my tummy. Why does it hurt? I ate food, it was good food. It was great food, even. It was raviolis with a weird tomato sauce. I even put cheese. I didn't get dairy in there. What the fuck? I feel hurt by my own immune system. This is fucked up. This is so fucked up. Good day.
That's wonderful. May I ask your name?
My name is Arthur. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you as well, Arthur. Oh. My. It's a pleasure to meet you, Arthur. A brief introduction, I suppose, about the location. This isn't technically Blackstone proper. This is merely the vessel we are using to get there. This might sound silly, but you'd be surprised how few people notice the very intricate network of
wings,
gears
yeah.
and and whatnot that power the ship. You'd be surprised. Most people don't actually know we're flying until they get all the way down and get over to the training ground. So you'd be more perceptive than others to actually realize that.
Ready, man.
A lot of people don't even notice the gears in the air.
True. So, with that being said, right now we plan to have an expansion on various commodities within the town. However, for the moment, as this is a sort of prefabricated establishment, we have the guild hall, which also serves as our tavern and local inn.
Yes, I have just visited there and spoken to Mr. Bastic.
Wonderful. Yes, Bastic is the head of the guild. I'm unsure if he introduced himself as such, but
he did.
Very good.
Which
If you
hopefully should be in today because from himself, he was not happy when he heard about the events of a couple days ago.
Yes, Bastic is in today. I've briefly caught him up to speed with what's happened over messaging, but yes. Speaking of which, if Burke does come, I will need to speak to him about something that I'd like to put forth in writing, but we'll get to that at a different point.
Alright, so if I see him, let him know you're looking for him.
Yes, but tell him it's no rush. I imagine he's going to be quite weary today, and I'd rather not burden him.
Alright.
Thank you. If you were to go left past the bridge, you'd reach our bath. It is actually quite nice, despite it seeming a bit basic. It is alchemically treated, so it is not only always clean, but provides a healing effect to those who wish to lounge in it for some time. A nice way to just relax. Down there is one of our magic shops. If you were to walk down and take a left, you'll see it. That is run by a gentleman named Puck. You can identify him with his green hair, horns, somewhat similar to yourself, if you don't mind me saying, with a dragon's tail. Or I believe to be a
anyone
dragon's
with
tail.
horns has similarities. They take no offense.
Understood. Further down here, to the right, is our main smithy and forge. To the left is the armory, where commissions are also taken for individuals who procure resources and stuff of the sorts, though they sort of serve one and the same for one another. Further down, beyond that, you'll see that second overpass area with the windows. That is our second magic shop to the left, which focuses more on relics and artifacts as opposed to potions and stuff of the sorts. And the building to the right is our herbal and flower shop.
Oh, Queen.
There's a few more, but it'd be a little bit easier if we were to walk down there, so that's giving you 8 different directions.
Lead the way.
This building right here is off limits. This is one of the residences of the higher-ups, and obviously they don't want people just running around in there. It's also always locked anyways, so it's not like anybody can just get in there.
I must admit, I am impressed with the feat of engineering.
Isn't it quite marvelous? I wish I could say that this was procured purely through the guild, or through the town, but this was a gift to us from a benefactor. Good morning, Myrdin.
Good morning. I've been following for a bit. I don't think you have noticed, so I didn't want to interrupt.
I hadn't. Forgive me. I'm a bit out of it today. My arms are still sore, and as you can probably tell by now, my hips and legs are still somewhat asleep. So it's one of those kinds of days. Down there is our guardhouse, and next to it, the somewhat basic-looking building, is our jailhouse. Don't be fooled by it. Anything stored inside there is magically nullified, and it is nearly impossible to break out of without assistance from the outside.
Interesting. Efficient.
Here is our Tower of the Lords, as it is known as. This is where I primarily work, as well as a few other more administrative things like economics and whatnot are kept up with, like records and stuff are kept. The second floor is our cafe, as the king proclaims it to be, and it is available to everyone. I I feel like I have to say that because so many people have come up to me
Yes.
saying that they're told it's off limits, the second floor. I don't get it, but
The second floor is
however,
indeed
off limits.
available to the public.
But the third floor is off limits, and it is sealed runically and magically. Anybody caught up there without permission is to be arrested on site or worse if the situation calls for it.
I see.
And down there, to the left, by the trees, is our training grounds, where is one of the few authorized areas for individuals to actually utilize magic and weapons, so long as they stay within the bounds of the 4 lampposts down there. And the large tower that you notice to the right would be our library.
Well, thank you for the introduction. At least I know my way around now.
Of course. If you have any further questions, please feel free to ask myself or one of the guards, and if you're not sure who is a guard yet, feel free to go to the guards building, and there should at least be one individual there, or just whoever's following me typically.
Well,
Yes.
I shall leave you to your business, but thank you very much, Miss Winter.
You'll
It's a pleasure to make
find,
your
might I add, that should you have an issue with someone and you wish to notify a guard, possibly notifying a town's guard before a lord's guard might be more useful. Typically, lord's guards are the ones who follow the lords or the lady of the people. These are the king's guards over there, and the town's guards, well, you've got one there.
Quite the colourful, aren't you?
Indeed. Blackstone actually prides itself on its somewhat diverse inclusion of holy, unholy denizens, as well as, I suppose you can call them normal folk. We
Well,
try to
I see
keep
an angel being accompanied by, well, what I presume to be a death knight, and not trying to rip each other to pieces is a marvel, given everything.
Oh, please, Myrdin would slaughter me if it came down to it, I feel.
Maybe. Well, I have seen your bigger form. I suppose I would have some troubles against that, wouldn't I?
Now.
Well, at least you
But
don't try
yes,
to hide it.
Definitely got a colorful cast around here.
One that I am very proud to serve. But
I shall leave you to it. You seem to be a busy woman. But I hope to be around a little more often.
I see a few people pointing at me, so it seems as if I'll have some business here shortly. Pardon me.
I wish you well.
You too.
Thank you. Good to see you as well, Arthur.
How curious this.
Are you pinching his nose?
No. I'm not letting go.
Are you biting her
Who's
finger?
asking you?
Yep. I now wish to let go. Every fucking time. With you. Every time.
Don't look at me.
Teaching
Is
my
everything...
pet human not to play games with me. I will always win.
Understood. May I assist you with anything, madam? I believe I saw you gesture towards me.
Oh, no, I didn't gesture towards you. I just... Someone was deciding to play a game, and I decided to win.
For once, not me.
Duly noted. Well, apologies then. Didn't wish to get involved in your business.
No problem.
My eyes might just be playing some tricks on me this morning. I'm
My
quite
human
tired.
needed a walk out in the fresh air, so I'm letting him play.
You!
Oh, really?
I'm taking...
He's quite passionate. It's very funny.
Oh, gods. Understood. If you need anything, let us know, madam.
No problem. Thank you for letting us walk in your city.
Well, of course. I hope you enjoy your time here with them.
I won't be a brother. I won't cause any problems.
That's very appreciated, thank you.
Angel, huh?
Mm-hmm. Yes, specifically a Dark Angel.
Oh, I can tell by the then you're pretty understandable.
Believe it or not, my hair and eyes used to be a different color.
Oh, is that pigeon?
Good morning, Ray.
Father, when and how long am I grounded for? How long am I grounded for?
Inhuman?
One
or
moment.
odd
I
years?
apologize.
You're fine.
Human.
Inhuman years, 150.
What? That's not okay.
That's nothing.
I don't know. Yeah, Drax has been grounded for 200.
Yeah, I'll die before it ends.
Good day.
Real quick, about 5 of the same looking individuals in some type of knight armor looking like neighboring country folks seem to be
You're
heading
quite
into
alright. It's
into the inn.
understandable. You have important people.
I see.
No idea who they are. They're starving, looking for free room and board.
And when I say I'm a Dark Angel,
Refugees.
I'm not
No idea. Just saying.
Alright,
Have fun with that.
we keep an eye. Yeah, alright, we keep an eye on that.
So you're neutral in a way.
We should maybe inform the guards.
Could you
Well, good thing I'm here.
For me, I'm
Imagine
Not those guards.
I'm known as Hotaru Starry. I am
Yoko. What the hell? Hello. If you don't mind, I'm coming by to see these individuals. Just so I can get a description and format it or forward it to the guards.
Solus can give you a better description though.
Choose anything just to get people or learn a few new things so I can go in my merry way. Yeah. I don't want to cause harm. Just be careful who you let around. My existence is called be careful.
That one just turned around and looked at you a little bit. Either he fancies you or... I don't know.
I'll punch them in the face before they fancy me a bit more.
Anyway. Yo, Big Cat!
What do you need? Doing your job.
I would simply require a description
You asked me to go and...
of these people.
Individuals.
Alright, take over for me. I'll be back.
Yeah, I got it.
For the drinks.
Well,
Why don't you follow me? Forgive me, I'll be right back. I need to talk to one of the officials.
Apologies.
Sorry, what? Bastic, there's someone at the front desk. Could you get them, please?
You on my way. Hola.
Hello.
Can I help you with?
Sign of good faith. Stay for a while.
Seeing who was here and kind of people watching.
Never a dull day here. I don't understand why. Can't we just have a simple day? Right. Now, I've noticed a certain group of individuals come in. Most of them look the same. They're not only starving, but they look like they either been through a battle or prepping for one. They look more of a... how do I explain? Like a far west, or from the north, in a deserty type of region. That type of folk.
Understood. We'll keep an eye out then. I'll have to forward this to the guards. Town's guards.
5 of them came in so far. Plus a dwarf. I don't know if the dwarf is connected or not, but they all came in roughly around the same time.
Alright. Well, thank you for your information. I'll forward this to the guards.
Indeed. I don't want a situation to happen without it being brought up.
I thought you said hit me. I'm like playing cards. What the fuck?
That's for later.
Corvus.
Well, interesting.
Oh, the what? Deal with that later. Anyway, gonna get you.
What do you want to drink?
Devil whiskey, please.
Fuck yeah.
Have you been made aware of the 5 individuals who have entered the tavern?
No, I'm right here, actually.
They aren't here right now.
No, I have not been aware.
Oh. It seems 5 similarly dressed individuals have come in here, supposedly starving and either prepping for a battle or coming back from one, according to Solus. They suspect they may be from a neighboring area. I was described from the west, northwest, I'm not exactly sure, but they also mentioned they could come from a deserty area.
The West is still part of the Golden Empire, but the desert would be far in the southern region. So that wouldn't make sense.
Elsa?
It would.
That's one of
Okay.
the leader's daughter.
Don't you dare.
But I suppose we could keep an eye on it.
Yes, they saw them enter and thought it suspicious. Best they immediately came down to inform the king. I was around and I came for a more accurate description of them.
I see.
That's amazing.
I'm amazing with the locals.
Could you give me this more accurate description? Because it's 5 similarly dressed men that were starving.
Yes.
Have now, Uncle? Because I need to wash my hands.
I don't have another description. I don't think I could procure another one. That's all I've been told, really.
You know, for a man that can do all the stuff that he can do and all that high-tech armor, he gets horrible descriptions.
Well, in any case, if they are 5 of them and similarly dressed, it won't be too hard to see them.
That is true. However, if they are separated, we might not notice.
That's true. I suppose we'll see. Hopefully, it doesn't bother us much.
I'm not gonna say anything because I will change the situation.
I do plan on taking a temporary leave today, but if anything happens and you require my services for whatever chaos may ensue, I'll be in the comms to be called for. So.
Oh, you're giving me the hound treatment.
Only for today. I have some things to do back at home.
Oh, I see. I will call upon you if needed.
I will come here like a superhero, ready to enact revenge or whatever it is.
No, ready to save the city and punish all that do evil.
All that. Yeah.
Yes, yes. Oh, don't count that in as your favor, by the way. That does not count as by your favor. If I call you in, that counts as your job.
Yes, absolutely. I know. Don't worry, I know that I owe you.
Yeah, I'm still thinking what I should use this favor for.
Well, it depends on the day and the need.
It does. Oh.
Sir,
It does indeed.
I'm aware Miss Elizabeth isn't able to come on Tuesdays, but no, I am in fact the only Lord's Guard. Well, maybe I won't leave today, it seems.
Don't worry. Don't worry.
Oh god! Second floor is off limits! That's good timing! Sorry! Jesus Christ!
What is happening on the second floor?
Second floor off limits?
Oh, no, they're having a meeting.
A meeting.
They're talking to, Evelyn from Vix.
Is it Evelyn? It's me.
Yeah.
Regarding what issue?
We're
Just
just
having a
talking
meeting.
to the king.
No.
Yeah.
We don't even know.
Do you know where Lady Winter is?
Up there.
On the
Up
second
there?
floor.
Well, suppose I'll stay around here then.
Oh, perfect.
Oh,
We've got
wait.
more than we
Guard
can
one of the
protect the 5
doors.
doors now.
Yes! We protected 5 doors!
I've guarded enough doors.
No, there's you got door there, you got door there. Yeah, they all lead to exactly the same floor.
I thought there were only 5 doors. 3 doors.
No, we just said 5 doors.
Oh, there is 5. Why are there 5 doors? Why do we have 5 doors?
I don't know.
we got kicked off the second floor because we believed we were too loud. Even though we could have just like moved closer to the door, but they sent us down here anyways.
Well, I suppose it was good
The
timing.
second floor is off limit to everyone, or you're just... Are you sure the second floor is off limits to everyone, or it's just because you guys were too loud and obnoxious?
Yeah, no, the king requested. The king requested us to basically stop them. Anyway, closed. Sorry.
That's probably because you were loud and obnoxious.
No,
Yeah,
we
but
weren't
I mean,
being
it's also
loud and
getting the guard
obnoxious.
up, no. Don't want to bother them. Just leave them be. What business do you have up there anyway, huh?
None really. I'm just looking for Lady Winter.
You just want to chat, that's all you. I'm only kidding. Don't worry, I'm technically resting, okay? I'm not doing any hard labor right now.
Yes, you're supposed to be on an off day, but yet you're still doing your duties.
I mean, I went to the Vix, okay, and I went to the VIP stuff, and then somebody tried pegging, okay?
I don't need to know about this.
I bribed them, okay? I said no. I said no. Here you go, 76. You take that. Not for me. Sorry.
I'm leaving.
Bam!
What made you leave? What?
I was telling you the day that I paid someone $76, not.
I don't want to hear about Chip's pegging history.
I just want to say, watch this. Watch this. Watch this.
terms, I need to basically request them into King's. I'm not gonna lie.
Who? Fucking captain.
I'm good at hiding.
Like, I
Not so good
barely
at
scrape
searching.
by on my solo outings. Like trying to find a way into a data store.
Yep. Ah.
Stairs.
Myrdin.
Hello, everyone.
Ready?
I'm just checking in. Is everything alright?
We're just theorizing on how we can find the slug cat holes to hunt them down.
We're drinking and talking.
Well, we have contacted Hound about this, and I believe Sarah will be told whenever she's available. And they will be able to scan the area for them, and once we know where they are, then we will place traps and ensue with the extermination.
I don't recommend eating them. They taste like marshmallows.
I don't think any of us were planning to.
Very sweet and
Wait,
okay,
what's
good.
wrong with marshmallows?
Have you ever shoved like an entire handful into your mouth? It's too much sugar.
I have.
Yeah, he has.
On multiple occasions.
Okay, well maybe you would like to eat them.
Well, I mean, you
sounds
could,
like
you
you're
could
giving
always use
yourself a
Gabamon for
metal
cleaner
crossing.
for them if it tastes like marshmallows. That sounds like
Would
a good
that-
buffet, Gabamon.
They're kind of sentient, though.
Gabamon.
What?
You live in a world where people just murder each other all the time and just go around
Yeah, but
shooting each other, like...
they don't start eating each other after they've murdered each other. Most of the time.
I'm a dragon.
sure about
No, I hunt, I kill my prey, and I eat it.
Slug cats are creatures and pests before they are people or citizens.
It's hard to draw the line of what I consider long pork or not. It's not just
Regardless.
strictly humans, it's anything.
We were thinking of just throwing them off the ship.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
I mean, you could
I
try
have been
one.
working on I have been working on something
Yeah, you
pretty
feel about it.
nicely now. More of an airlock system.
Maybe I'll try a finger.
So we could just
Maybe I'll give
put
it a
something
taste, but I won't
inside
eat
after
it.
open up the other side, and after they're just out the window.
I suppose we do have access to the top of the floating city, however, so.
Yeah. I do go up there sometime to repair some of the cogwheels, as sometimes they do get
I'm
cracked.
gonna go and take a look around, see what's going on.
Alright.
Okay.
You guys have fun
Yeah.
drinking.
Oh.
Yeah. Speaking of which, give me that fucking bottle. Grab. Chug.
Right then.
Oh.
Have a good day.
No more fathers.
I haven't seen him yet today.
You're bogarting the bottle, and I'm the one that gave it to you, bitch.
Yeah, well...
Your father is on the second floor. It is a private conversation. You should probably not interrupt it.
Okay. Okay. Alright. Thank you for
I don't
telling
know
me.
if she has or not.
Well, mine has. Megan Spanish herself is some sort of,
So far. Mate.
This way.
Shut up. Don't look at me like that. You know I giggle when I'm nervous. Stop it.
Why is everyone on edge though? What's the weapons wise?
They're just very iffy about weapons in general.
Oh no, I've just been. I'm not a very needy
Is there a question?
There's nothing in it.
Yes.
Do you have a question and inquiry that I may help with?
No. Just I can't. Some guards just told me to put these away, but I can't.
Well, it is
I
a
need
little
them to
bit.
be out for a bit. My crew needs them out because this is their resting times. I'll put them away when they're fully recovered.
Right. Just don't use them.
They're not loaded. Don't worry.
I don't look like I'm hand-holding you. Okay.
You're fine.
Oh no, why are we in some medieval place? Clockwork stuff things.
This is Blackstone City. This is a monarchy ran by 4 to 5.
Good thing.
We're up to 6.
Would you care for a refreshment? Try to cure you just a little bit, so that it's not getting itchy or anything.
Oh, so boring, but fine.
Oh, wait a minute. So you're the familiar of another place, and wow, it's like what do you call it? It's like a reverse matryoshka.
And you can carry me to the next room.
So,
What can I do for you?
Cool.
No, for me, it's fine.
Hi.
Besides,
I mean,
so
over
there's
here.
other things to do.
Well, essentially,
Speaking of it,
we need to clear out a spellcaster's lair of magical traps. However, we don't know if they have explosives hid anywhere, and we need someone with more of an ethereal frame that can bypass most of the physical traps to actually clear the casting.
Got it. Yeah, no, I was gonna say if he's a part of either the cartel or the empire, I wouldn't.
Is there anything
I would
under
have been
the
a bit
armor?
scared
Or
myself.
Yeah,
You know, I wouldn't necessarily.
We don't. We're independent.
The armor is part of me.
I don't really have the.
The only thing that's you probably consider not part of me is.
I need to go watch that person. So, if I see you around,
Wait.
I'll talk to you.
Alright, take.
What's that?
Oh, there's the button. Was just checking. Okay.
Take care.
I bet the sun is nice and warm. Soft grass, warm ground. Would be nice, don't you think?
Babysitting me, big man.
I sadly got an order.
It does sound
Tell him to
very
fuck
nice.
off. I don't need babysitting. I am a grown-ass engineer. Fuck you.
I do not use
No, I
these
get
for-
that
what do you mean?
fully,
You
but
use
like,
two magic
I was
cards.
told, so I can't really do anything.
A grown-ass engineer.
What the fuck is that?
Some people act like children.
They all do.
I don't know if agree.
Hello, Sarah. It's actually really good to see you today.
How are you today?
Recovering from the last time the city opened, but you will find that Lady Winter might need to speak to you on some things regarding mostly the slug cat infestation we currently have. I don't quite understand how this technology works, but it was described to me that we would use it in the same way bats use their echolocation to find the entrances and exits to their tunnels so we can map them out from the city.
Okay.
And after that, we will need help mapping out their tunnels on underground. You'll be able to speak with this.
I should be able to do that.
Exactly. She is currently busy in the second floor, but once she comes out, feel free to go and speak with her.
Yeah. I have nothing to do today, so I can sit and wait.
Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah, that lady does know her eyeballs are on fire, right?
Yes, she does. I'm pretty sure she does.
Guess what? They got mad when I walked through the door on my way out.
I thought so.
Not the king, the king's guards. Like, what? Where did you come from? All that stuff.
The rest of my polyester would be on fire. I don't envy the situation. I guess that's pretty true. That's pretty. Hello there. Can I interest you in some fine kerosene-based eye drops?
What did you say to me?
Making fun of your
Can I interest you in some fine kerosene-based eye drops, my infernally eyed associate?
My eyes are fine.
Indeed. They are most incendiary. Are you under a lot of stress? Is that why they're on fire?
You wouldn't even begin to know what kind of stress I'm through. Ugh.
Well, I would say that it's plainly obvious, whoever could see, but...
Hey, little guy, you said you had kerosene.
Ah, you two are here now. Where did you just go?
Illusion. Be quiet. Oh, actually, hang on. You can do my experiment for me. Do I look cute?
My God,
Don't look cute. Leaves. Ah.
Hurt yourself, pal. More kerosene for me.
Also, who did you send it through with your sending stone?
Winter.
Anyway, thanks for getting my conversation and my musings on the
Oh.
Can't be too sure. I'm just. Oop, hold on. There we go.
Yeah. What did you report?
So-
Just so I'm aware of it.
I'll read off the exact thing I sent in the sending stone thingy.
The best case is to avoid the fire at all times. If you see an orb or a sigil, do not look into it. If someone is infected, keep your distance and give them space, and possibly subdue the target. The Tyler situation, which I was talking about because Tyler was infected, and then not infected by said thing, may have been a bit different due to Tyler being a bit weird. But when Tyler was bested in a fight, it sort of calmed him down. Not sure if beating the people who are infected to a pulp is a good idea or if it will even work. This might just be Tyler being Tyler, but it's a bit risky. Another risky thing to aid people who possibly succumb to it would be people with, like, mind stuff, like psychics that can go into the brain, or anyone. Apparently, Ludwig told me it's bards that can cast Clear Mind. Basically, clearing their head will work well to ward off this thing. However, if there is like a psychical person or a bard directly delving into their mind, it's also risky because they'd also be dealing with said infection. So it's like there's a risk to it, but then the reward would be possibly calming them down faster.
Quick question, you said clear mind. Would something like calm emotions work? From your understanding?
I'm not sure. Maybe, because apparently from what I was told, if you get too infected, a voice starts talking to you and such. So the best way to get rid of that would either be to clear their mind directly through something like Clear Mind. Calm emotions might work to, like, cool them down, but typically speaking, you just gotta give them their space and or, like, tranquilize and subdue them. But
You know
the
what?
best thing to
It
do...
feels good that the first thing I did was the correct thing.
Yeah. But generally speaking, the best way to, avoid this is to just stay away from the fire, and if you... Generally... Jesus Christ! The best thing to do typically is to just avoid the fire, and if you see any big orbs or sigils, don't look into it, and if you hear any voices from said fire, don't really pay them a notice. That's all I had to say.
So it's more of a psychic issue.
Well, if you can get someone who can calm the mind, clear the mind, or delve into the mind and fight off the infection, that would work, but that's also very risky, as doing that, you would be fighting off the infection as well, so there is a chance that the other person might also succumb to it.
I have a question.
Yeah?
If they are killed and then risen back to life as an undead, would that get rid of the infection?
Maybe? I don't know. Like, I don't know if the people that are infected are undead themselves.
I suppose.
They sort of shamble around like stereotypical undead, which is, considering where they hail from, maybe? Because they are from a realm where most things that are undead are like the stuff you see in old films where they just shamble around mindlessly instead of just being an undead.
I'm not sure what
So
a
I'm not
film
sure
is.
if the whole undead thing... Oh, it's like a thing you watch, pieces of media, like a video.
Oh, like that thing Sarah gave me. Yes, I see.
A lot of the really old ones had zombies in them, and they were just mindless things that would chase after people's brains. The undead from the world that these things are from are more akin to that. They're not like the undead here, so I'm not sure if being an undead will fend it off.
Undead here can also be like this. It depends when and how they lose their minds.
I suppose.
From what I've gathered and from what I've seen, I believe that this is more of a issue with your psyche, with your mental strength, for example, if you will. So perhaps making them rise as undead will still have them suffer from the effects of the maddening flame.
Well, I had this discussion with Lady Winter the other day. It's because I was told that it works similarly to a virus, and If the host of the virus dies, the virus will die shortly after, because it doesn't have anything to feed off of.
We could test this, but I fear that if the host
This would be a last decision. It would not be something that we plan right here, right now. It would be very much, we have nothing else. This is our last resort.
Require some testing.
Of course.
This would require some testing, however, I fear from what I've seen and what I deem the nature of this, that if we kill said infected, their body will just get engulfed with flames.
We can't afford to test things out like this.
Resurrection. We can't afford to
Also,
test
one
this
thing to
out,
note,
but I think
if you're
would be
fighting it off,
cautious.
it's probably not best to have the super strong people around, because if the super strong people get infected, you'll have the issue of a super strong infected person around. Because it's not so much a thing of, oh, like, I could take on lots of fire because I don't melt easily, but that doesn't stop the infection. It still work the same. So if you're like, if someone's like 5 bajillion years old, a god of at least 3 different things, kinda flick and throw a nuclear atomical warhead bomb and destroy everything, I'd say keep them away from it.
We are definitely keeping psychic people away from this. That's a must.
And from what I can tell, the madness affects anything with a conscience. It's not about, like, soul or any of that. Synthetics just get their code scrambled for a bit, but a construct, like I, would, you know, feel the whole thing as if I were just a normal person.
So it is not back to the psych then?
It's more of just anything that has a mind.
Yes, I believe the mind is Dumanian, but...
Yeah, the psych is your personality issue, will, your mental self, if you could say. I don't know how to put it in words. The psych is your psychological self. But this is valuable information. I was slightly distracted because we had a peeping Tom by the name of Solus, but...
Oh yeah, I saw him too, that was weird.
Yes, but no, thank you for this information. We will note this down, and we will keep this in mind. Now, do you have any information, regarding people that have been infected? Does the infection slowly progress up or down
I don't
when they are not in contact
much
with it?
about the infected. What I was told by Ludric was to keep distance from them, give them space, let them calm down and or clear their mind, so I assume maybe if they get to a relaxed state it'll eventually die off. But I don't actually know. The only case I saw of an infected getting not infected was Tyler, and that was him getting beaten in a fight, and I don't know if that's normally how it works because Tyler's weird.
No, I don't think that's normally how it works. Perhaps it differs from person to person what calms them down. No, but this is valuable information, so it will be noted.
That is all I have to say.
Yes, Vegas. Oh, 50 gold.
Ooh. Money.
This is
Thank
quite
you.
valuable information. Yeah, please, come again.
I believe the king also wanted to financially compensate him for all the help on that last opening.
That was just a bonus from me. If the king wishes, he can do so himself.
Well, whenever he comes out of his second floor.
Yes, I would like to have good people that give information like that around. He has been extremely helpful, that one individual. And look, he's talking to... Look, he's talking to Solace while being in a very particular pose.
Where are you going?
Please step out of the building.
Leave the barracks.
Tavern, right?
It is not a tavern. These are the guard barracks. Please leave.
My deep apologies. My deep
Tavern is the other way.
I understand. My deep.
It's on the other side of the bridge.
I understand. Thank you. My deep apologies.
You're excused. What the fuck? What the fuck?
What? The crowd thing?
No, never mind.
It doesn't go past the limits, I
Also, there's a
believe.
person who can hit. There's a person who can hit the Orange Justice and change clothes in appearance.
No, don't want to hear. Stop talking.
Or don't look at anything the fire projects, like an orb or a symbol. That'll also drive you crazy.
Okay. Nice, and another mimetic hazard I need to worry about.
And also ignore anything it tells you. It's a silly fire.
Peep, thank you.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Let me know if you need anything. Joe, speaking of which, about these bloody curses that are under me, do you have any more information about these goddamn things? I mean, assistance would be nice. Yeah, we got them reduced to about 75%. So there's only about 25% of effectiveness.
Show me where it is.
I have. Oh shit!
Oh, hi.
Communion.
Sorry,
we're really bored. You want to play pretend fight because it's fun.
No, I wanted to come check in on this. I want to say I'm stepping out for a little bit. Once Lady Winter finishes, if you could let her know that I am out for just a few minutes.
Just a
If
few
I'm
minutes.
still gone.
5 minutes at most, I'm gonna guess, yeah.
We'll see. It might be around the tens of minutes.
It might be more. Okay, we'll just let know possibly 10, 15
Right.
minutes or so.
I will come back here whenever I'm finished, and if you are still here, then you will know.
Understood. I mean, if you need to, if you need to know where they are directly, you just go on comms and stuff.
Of course. I'll be back later. Thank you very much.
Let me check them. Where would this lady went? Because this book updates when they find new stuff.
Looks like I can't find anyone in this city.
Where the fuck is he?
Barged into our home with a possible human. I mean, we need to deal with him. Things of the sort.
I remember that.
Corvus, considering Lady Winter is still preoccupied at the second floor, I will be taking a couple tens of minutes leave, and I will be back. I've let Chip and Dregs know to let Lady Winter know that I'm gone for a bit if she finishes before I'm back.
That is understandable. You may take your leave. Thank you for... Whoa. Thank you for reporting to me.
Of course.
I think this lad is transdimensionally attempting to create a new universe with his own body.
Yeah, we called them.
Time for Kaylin time. It's Kaylin time. It's Kaylin time. Wow, it's Kaylin time. Holy shit! Fuck. Wow. Wow. It's Kaylin time.
Well, no lady went to... Well, if it isn't...
Hello.
It's not
I'd love to talk, but I need to find Ferris if you know where he is.
Parrish. You mean the bloke with horns and whatnot?
Yeah, blue
I
hairs.
know the one you're talking about, yes. I haven't seen him down that way. I recommend looking up that way.
Okay, thank you.
Keep all three of my eyes peeled, though.
Yeah,
No
thank you very much.
problem, love. You get going.
Yeah, take care.
Probably don't let them go
Oh,
near it
you're
because
alive.
It does. Once
Yeah.
again, it's not a thing of physical
Yeah.
strength. If they
Hey,
get
what's up?
infected, you're dealing with that with the infection.
You
Which
done
would be
blowing up the
gross.
mansion?
Yeah, I'll talk to you about that in just a sec.
But in passing, if someone can kill a god, they can also easily get infected because I think the infection spawns from a god. So that is idea. So if you bring in God Slayer 2000, the all-powerful thing that looks like a 4-year-old
Right.
that can summon nukes, something like that. If they get infected, you're not only dealing with the infection, but also the wrath of 4,000-year-old, 4-year-old nuke-slinging God Slayer that's also infecting other people.
Yeah, I appreciate
That sounds like a
appreciate the
big
warning.
So take people at a middling level of strength against it. Strong enough to be able to fend it off, but not strong enough to be able to just get infected and then everyone's gone.
Alright, good to know. I appreciate the info, man. You don't let me bother you. Have a good one.
What'd you do?
No, there's nothing exploded. I stopped everyone from fucking anything more with the whole basement shit. Don't worry about that. Nothing happened. Just saying though, if you and Ferris are gonna go off and do research somewhere else, keep the rest of us informed about it.
Yeah.
Can you make your way over to the third
We don't have
Appreciate it,
anything right
'cause-
now. Well, I've told
No,
you
I
what
get-
I
I
know,
get it.
but in terms of that, we don't have anything else yet.
No, I know. It's just, Ferris shouted something about, we're going off to research something else. Okay.
And we
well,
grabbed some books.
Where are you going? What are you researching? Can we help?
We're just in a
Nothing.
cabin.
Nobody. No communication whatsoever. Okay. Well.
It's just that you all seemed busy, and we just kind of wanted to leave before, if anything, you blew up the place. Respectfully.
Yes.
I can't remember.
Alright, Captain, we need to go find heat-resistant stuff.
Remind me
If
to
we find
both smack
anything,
you and
we'll let
Ferris
you know,
later.
but
Anyway.
like right now we have nothing. And
I get it. I get it.
yeah, I okay.
No.
One more thing, I can't really tell you the name of this guy. Because if we go around spreading
I get it.
shit about this Eldritch guy,
creatures, you
yeah,
don't
he's
want to
gonna
talk
get
about
angry.
them. I know.
I'll ask people I know.
Hold on.
What?
I'm not gonna ask you anything about said individual. But you seem like you're a bit,
On edge?
Yeah.
Yes, I am.
You have experience with this individual.
Yes. I don't want to go through it again. That's why I
Understood.
don't want people messing
No
around.
further questions in
I
that
just
regard.
I don't want him. I need to find Ferris.
Calm down.
Ferris is by chilling out with Sapphire by the training area.
Thank you.
As well as Isaac, as much as Isaac does. Just saying. I won't be
Hey.
It's actually knocked out.
It means in the presence of light.
Could you have it adjustable blocks that could go?
Why? We don't know. It just happens.
Hello.
You, would you like alcohol?
No.
Hello.
I'm taking a drink in the
Okay,
middle
fair
of
enough.
alcohol.
They didn't blow
You
up
want a
the
Capri Sun?
mansion, so there's that.
Okay, good.
What?
Oh, one of my sisters has found one of my other sisters' secret hiding spots that's filled with traps, and they decided to keep going and trying to blow themselves up, which is real smart.
There's not the thing
I got
they're
a
looking
question.
for is not there, and I just.
How do you deal with siblings?
You smash your head against the wall and hope that they don't fuck up too much.
Do you think they'll stop if I just tell them that there's nothing there?
Yeah.
I know what's in there, but I
No, they'll
can't
be
say.
like,
Apparently,
true.
got one now.
Congratulations on that.
Uh,
Get ready for stress. That
Yeah,
won't stop them
I think
from
I saw
digging.
Val'Morei. I'll try Val'Morei. He seems more reasonable than Maribel is.
They're younger than me, which I don't know my age, but I can definitely.
No, you're not. You specifically are not.
Or a small
Patient
flying
has, like,
Small
at
one, my
least
dimension. The small flying one.
Yeah, don't worry about the Maji generator, by the way.
You used to go to the garden. You, Gabumon.
Gabumon. I still go, but I'm not able to go.
Val'Morei,
Passage of time. Literally.
can you come here, please?
Understood.
You can find our vendor the
Listen, I really, I can assure you, whatever you're looking for, the homunculus shit is not gonna be down there. You can't, like, just let it go. There's no use going through all these fucking traps for nothing. It's,
Did you find anything?
I know that it doesn't have anything to do with that.
Well,
Okay.
our line of thinking is that this is where her lab of main research is. Thus, there will be notes more prominently found in that area
It's
that
not
wouldn't
her
be in more
lab.
private
Her lab's in
quarters.
the library.
use it as a power source for our smaller ships most of the time due to its size.
Okay. Okay.
Then we'll do the following.
We've checked the lab. That's the first
If
place I went to, and then Maribel
If
went
you
there.
truly believe, that nothing's down there that we need, then we won't bother.
Let's just close it up. If you want to ask Malin what's there, once she's back, you can. But for now, we have to focus on what we know. I'm factually aware that it has to do with that eldritch entity. I know it because I felt it.
Do you
I
know the
felt his
category of
presence.
eldritch entity?
He goes into your mind and he fucks with you. Severely. And
So that covers everything from old ones to outer gods to even the odd, more material planar alien. Once again, what category?
I
That
know
falls
which
under
one
so
it
many.
is, but I can't say it because if we say it and then it starts spreading around, we're fucked. I'm fucked. He knows me. I'm fucked.
Okay. Okay. Before anyone says anything, first off, you're gonna be just fine. I'll take care of you. Second, You do realize that if we go through, we're trying to find Malin.
We will
We
run
will
into
eventually find out
I know.
about this,
I know.
whatever his name. You.
It's just I don't.
If we find out, then you don't have trouble, right?
That's not the issue. We can find out. There's people I can talk to about this, and I can mention the entity to them,
Okay.
and I know they won't say anything. I just need some time. I don't know if he's gonna have like fucking followers around, if they're just like around the metaverse anywhere, and I don't want this to track back to me.
Right. Take a moment. Breathe. Count to 10.
Quickly, can we get an expedition to Leng?
Just take a moment.
Thanks again, though.
I'm
gonna go on for a bit.
1 sec.
Listen,
Alright.
I'll be fine. It's just
I'm glad you are.
I just want to deal with it. I want to deal with it. I just need. I know of him. I just don't know where a good or where a working banishment location would work. I don't know that. I don't know this information, but I just need to ask people.
Don't worry about it.
Just don't worry about it. It's a family thing if you don't mind.
Family thing.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Him. That narrows it down sizably outside the ones I'm aware of. Though this being the metaverse, that could fall outside of that ring.
I just, if we know which one it is, at some point, I beg, don't tell anyone else. We have to keep it between the family only. You cannot bring anyone else into this. We cannot put anyone else through this. This I'm being very serious.
Word. You have my word. Nobody else.
Okay.
Alright then.
And keep Sakura the fuck away from us.
Then if
So what we
I'm
know is the
understanding
entity
this
is
correctly,
powerful enough, that name has a scry trigger, correct?
His true name, we can't say. His title, we can, but I don't think he'll like us talking about it. Probably.
Essentially, if his title is mentioned, he will know.
I know that if his name is mentioned, I'm not sure about his title, but I'm sure he'll know through fucking whatever rumors and followers and whatever if it starts spreading. If we mention it between ourselves, it's fine. I just didn't want to say anything because I wanted to make that perfectly clear with every single person in the family first. And we really cannot have Sakura be anywhere near this.
was not planning on letting it happen anyway. Okay. Then, if I'm understanding this correctly, currently, the two of you are gonna go and do some research on this, find out more about this, and try to formulate some type of plan. Then we'll leave this to you.
Okay. If you want to look through stuff,
However,
just
of course,
look through her library and her lab. The wall has been removed. It's free to view. It's real fucked up.
Okay.
There's papers. There's books in the library. You'll be able to find what happened is a bit hard to tell, but stuff. I
maybe
guess.
find something that leads
Hold
to
on.
another.
Yes.
Got it.
I have something that can help you out. What do you know about Eldritch Wards?
I only know of him. I don't know about anyone else.
Well, he's gonna be holding a blade of bronze with an ebony hilt. This is a sword of Varzai. It acts as an Eldritch Ward using cosmic alignments. I had it one forged last March, as that is the only time they can be forged. You'll see runes on one side.
Okay.
I will want this back, but you may borrow it while you do your investigation. It will help Ward if they send minions.
Okay.
Alright then. We'll look in the lab. You two do your thing. Need anything, you call.
It can be used in two ways. One, you can use it to carve a circle around you to eventually form an immediate defense if something is too overwhelming. Two, if you can find anything close to a weak point on anything with that has more of a chitinous form or frame, it can banish entities by having them plunged into it. But that still means you're getting through all of its natural weapons.
Sure.
I mean...
Okay. Hi.
So,
We were just done anyway.
Thank
Do your
you.
best. Let us know what's the happy hap, what you found, that sort of thing.
I'll
We do our thing in.
Yeah, I'll go back and I'll close the fountain.
Appreciate it.
Alright.
I mean, if you got
yeah,
Alright,
say
so-
Malin's a little bit eccentric.
I heard you use the words. What was it again? At least paranoid.
Very.
We'll go with eccentric.
If she's dealing with what
Eccentric it is.
If she's dealing with things I suspect she is, then the paranoia is less a symptoms of what she's dealing with, but more a necessity in this case.
Fair enough.
Yeah, it always was.
Come with me. Come with me.
Careful in this regard.
I'm a part of one, but it's less mega corporation and more militia mixed with company.
Listen, I would have said his name earlier, but I don't want people to start spreading it. I'm fucking terrified of it, and I know that his true name you can't say. If you say his true name, you're royally fucked. And because he's fucked with me, I don't know if I'm allowed to even say his title, and I'm fucking terrified of it, quite frankly. And I don't want him to I don't want him to come back, and
It's fine, just calm down. You got backup, so it's not.
I appreciate the sentiment, but against something like him, backup doesn't matter much.
Nah, but I attempt it, trying to make things a little bit more relaxed. I don't know, I'm not good at it. I'm sorry.
It's fine. It's fine. I've let some people know already when we were looking around. I need to speak to them more privately about how to do this and what they know about where to banish him and stuff like that. And once I have information, then I'll relay it back what I can, and we'll deal with it. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine.
Things will be fine.
But you know something? My shop is open, so come and spend my money on me.
I just wanted to come say this. I just had to tell them to stop digging around, and
Yeah.
she's already gonna be
it's gonna
pissed that
destroy it,
traps are missing, and she's gonna when she's gonna be back, she's probably gonna wonder why the fuck they were looking around, but if she wants to tell them, she'll be able to, and we'll need to respect that. If she wants something hidden, it's not to be messed with.
Yeah, no, look, my siblings have their secrets, I have my secrets. I respect theirs, I hope they respect mine. It's all part of our dealings. some skills?
No, thank you.
What about wine from home? Does that help calm a little bit?
Maybe, I don't know. I'll...
Just have a little sip. It's fine.
No, it's fine.
Hello, Ferris.
Hi, how we doing?
I feel like there's a lot of people here, but I can't see most of them.
Yeah,
Are they hiding?
I don't know. I've seen a lot of guards walking around doing patrols, it looks like, so...
Oh yeah,
If
someone's in
in
a
on,
jail
let's go
cell
on.
already. Someone with
Oh.
long black hair, short little thing. About
Oh,
her
okay.
height.
They're gonna get executed? Because, you know, that's a bit of a show to watch.
Idea.
I'm gonna head back to the mansion. I'm gonna close the fountain.
Yeah, close that before anything walks down there and
I'll just have some
blows
water.
it.
I don't want anything alcoholic. I don't want to relapse into that. So I'm just gonna. I'll be okay. I'll be okay.
Look,
I'll
breathe.
I can't stay calm. I can't stay calm. I'm trying. Okay, I can't.
Breathe. Fine. In. Out. Okay. We'll get things sorted at the mansion to make sure nothing goes fucking wrong there. We'll keep doing our research and not do anything stupid or get attention drawn to us where we don't want it. We'll be smart. You've got your contacts, you said? Can you trust? Are they trustable?
To me.
And that's good enough for me. Then we do
really
what's
trying.
needed.
I just. I thought he was gone. I thought I didn't have to deal with him again. Sorry.
It's fine. I had the same problems with someone as well. Some guy going by M or whatever, I don't fucking know. Like with some of my siblings. There's ages where I was like always looking over my shoulder waiting for something else to come fuck around with us and make things more difficult. And then I guess one of his people decided to say, "Oh, truce," basically. Still doesn't mean I'm not like always on the lookout in case, because.
I'm gonna go.
Okay, right. Just. We'll get things figured out. And fuck the Eldritch, right? Fuck
yeah.
him.
Yeah. I might not be at the mansion when you're back, but
Green.
If I'm not at the mansion, I'm out talking with the people I need to talk to.
Okay. If you need me, message me. We got each other's backs.
Yeah. I'm gonna go. Thank you.
I'm gonna go see if this person in the cell gets executed because I need to unwind a bit.
Oh shit. Sorry about that.
Try not to fucking do that.
I'm not a scientist.
No, you were with my dad. It's fine.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. That shit went crazy. Wow.
Hello, Myrdin, welcome back. I
Is
just
there an
want
issue?
to inform you I'm now. No, there's not even not a single issue. I just wanted to inform you that I'm now officially the captain.
Congratulations.
It's actually against the law to be on the rooftops.
Yes, thank you. And Alex, the previous captain, is now a night babysitter.
Ah.
I'm sure it won't actually be 300 years, hon.
Wait, does that make you...
No,
I can't remember if I can say this.
You have been freed from your talk.
I'm pretty sure I'm not allowed to.
I'm sorry?
You have been freed from your talk. It took quite a while.
Oh, the one I'm listening for? Yes.
If you're calling someone else that,
I hope it went well.
against certain rules somewhere.
It went.
It went.
Oh my.
What are you doing here?
Are we expecting another implosion?
The internet was nothing but a ploy to rot the brains of the mortals.
Faris, you're pretty cringe-pilled right now.
Is that the red one or the blue one?
No.
I'm not allowed to describe the color.
Welcome
I think
back.
it's either brown.
Huh?
You had a headache for a moment.
Apologies.
It's quite alright.
Yeah, it's been like that all day. I apologize.
It's alright.
One. I mean,
my answer is possibly, but it wouldn't be directed. But it wouldn't be directed towards you.
Well, at least there's that.
Those makeup doesn't make you look like a feminine. Just that you know.
Can't say the individual though.
No, it's all natural.
Who is on the receiving end of things would make things much better.
Now, if it's natural, then why your cheekbones still look the same?
I had heard that someone from the Vixen was coming by, so I can take a wild guess.
Yes.
It's more about just putting on the vagina.
Because you have a vagina because you look like a pussy.
The storm. You know how I say when it rains, it pours.
Literally have a vagina.
Of course you are a pussy.
The storm might be about
I can
to
tell
intensify.
one.
I see.
Depending on what happens today.
There you go, back to penis.
Well, hopefully it doesn't intensify for too long.
Didn't want to show you up.
Why?
Are
you sure?
I believe he's gone, but the little rock construct was paid at least 50 gold today by Corvus, but if the king wishes to give out more,
Anyway, I saw someone who wasn't supposed to
considering all the information given, once he's back we could. Also, Sarah is here for the Slugcat
Flat asses, Miss
issue.
You've got the flattest of all. I should know.
Yes, Ersk said he needed to get rid of Hound to... I'm gonna pretend I'm not hearing this absolute fucking...
What do you mean?
I'm tuning this out right now.
Congratulations, the captain got promoted to captain of the town guard.
You just backhanded the king.
Oh, did I? Oh, did I?
Don't worry
Oh,
about
it's okay. It's okay. I didn't mean to. I'm sorry.
Oh, like an iron fist.
Oh, whoa. Speak of the devil.
I'm sorry.
It reminds me of the time we've been together. It's just like
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, God. No, I never did that to you.
You know,
You see what I'm dealing
after
with?
that backend, I really get vibes of back in the day. We've been a couple. I really love it.
Like an old married couple.
It's been a bit worse back in the day.
Let's see.
Would you like some treatment?
Oh.
This can't be treated, unfortunately. Holy burns stay.
Holy magic?
Yes.
Yep. Alright. It was that or corruption.
Hmm.
It's good to see you back.
Good to be back.
Yes,
I think. Well, no, that's a lie. I wish it were good to be back, but I've heard all the trouble that's happened since.
Well, Protector, it's surprising and good to see you that you are more or less well.
You might want to go with the others.
Somewhat. But the fight still goes on.
I can see that.
I'm gonna go over here.
I mean, once you're done speaking to the guards, I would like to speak with you and Wind Titans on the third floor.
Very well.
Welcome back, Bert.
Well, come on. Thank you, Winter. I need a report.
I was gonna ask if you wanted to. Physical examination?
Alright.
I suppose not.
We're heading to the third floor now?
Yes.
Okay.
Mm.
I just want to protect your innocent mind. I'm being known for destroying people's mind with my We're just giving her a whole one. moan.
Oh wait, now I remember.
Okay.
That's code for
Anyway, boy, did you just wear a maid outfit, right?
What the fuck is that? Yellow cheese block. What the fuck is that thing?
Kill it. Kill it now.
I don't have an incentive to.
The yellow cheese block.
I'm gonna be on the third floor with the Lord Protector and the Lady of the People. Besides the Lords, no one is allowed to go up there. So make sure the doors below are blocked.
Understood, sir.
Once the meeting starts, just so you can place them already.
Is there someone in the cell?
After the report, I was relieved to see.
Did you just throw someone in and forget about it?
I wasn't there when that happened, if it did.
Appreciate the
They were arrested for picking a king's guard in the area.
What is the reason you've been thrown in here?
I kicked Chip in the balls.
So small. God damn it.
Understandable.
Nothing.
How are you? I was sleeping.
Don't keep them in there for too long, Chip.
Yes, it's been.
I didn't put them in there.
It's been
Well,
busy yesterday. Just me the day before was it just seemed to be one thing after the other. I'd say we're.
Yes, it's just this place. Some people are more sensitive than some social platforms.
Hello.
I could get you fully up to speed with everything that happened, but I know that Ray
Probably
would.
so.
I know that Ray would wish to speak on the third floor. Would you want me to give the report?
Just keep on the briefing. I just wanted to ask roughly how long do you need, because then I will.
Could you give us like
Nope.
10-ish?
That is perfect, and I can quickly take a power nap. Okay.
Yes, please do.
You think I would be a good guard?
Yes, you're so intimidating. Just standing there, that's all you have to do.
Myrdin.
I do not wish for her to be in such a position. She would.
That would do horrible
Yes.
things.
She would.
Report.
First, she would take control of the guard, and then.
Well, let's see where to start. Last opening was quite chaotic. We've had 11 total incidents. The first one being an assassination attempt on me, it would seem. The individual has not been apprehended, but we have a vague description of them. After that, it was a creature that had assaulted the daughter of the king, which has been apprehended and beaten to death. Chaos with slug cats.
Report, but I'd like to hear yours after.
Then chaos with slug cats ensued, and I believe some people used some heavy machinery to try and kill one, and in the process have destroyed 2 buildings, and the entire town was given a talking to and a warning formally that if anyone is seen doing this again, their right of using those types of weapons will be revoked.
Bearing arms.
Yes, bearing arms. And after that, there was a major incident with, what was it called again? That flaming... The maddening flame.
Yes.
This flame seems to make anyone who touches it go seemingly insane, at least from the descriptions we've gotten. This has hit Chip, has hit Hyde, and has hit Rolf as we know it. They were all dealt with. They are all fine for now. And at this time, we are trying to find a full cure. And yes, Lady Winter will be able to elaborate on that. That is most of it. That is the bulk of it. The important parts.
Anything else to add upon her report, Clovis?
No, it was a solid report, and hence she has already mentioned it in the comms too, hence I only did watch list and open arrest warrant update. For example, the arrest warrants we have currently are on a military khaki hooded woman who is always in the main plaza for attempting to assassinate the king's sister, the green hooded figure that can do cloaking and has laser weaponry that attempted an assassination on Myrdin.
Yes.
The big hooded knight with the black knight, but that was quite a while ago. And we have a new kill on sight order for the Flame Legionnaires. That's the people that spread the infection that we know as the Maddening Flame. Or Fancy Flame, or whatever you may call it.
Yes.
We were quite lucky to have someone to help with the information. I believe he has yet to be compensated fully by the king, but he was paid at least a little today by Corvus.
Yes. I can elaborate a little bit more. I technically went above yours and raised jurisdiction to implement the kill on sight order for that individual, but my reasoning behind it is twofold. Number one, the individual should not be approached unless absolutely necessary. Their blade has also been known to cause this maddening effect, and from the information that was provided to me, there is no cure. It merely lies dormant. It can be suppressed and it can be controlled by suppressants, but it in and of itself is only curable at the moment by death.
Actually, there has been an update on that. It can be
It must have happened incredibly soon.
Yes, we got it earlier. One of the solutions you may find is certain bards can use the spell Clear Minds. It appears that if someone's mind is cleared, they will not hear the voices and they will be able to overcome the infection, more likely. The other hint we have gotten is to leave them to themselves so they can calm down.
Yes, I heard about that as a way to make it go dormant, but as far as it being a formal cure, that is yet to be understood fully. Those are some of the ways to help suppress it.
We have a prisoner at the minute.
The receptionist of the fix-in, but that was because she wanted to go into the jail cell.
They wanted to go into the jail cell, and they're from the Vixen.
Yeah, for one day. Yes.
Are they a prisoner or a criminal, or are they
No.
just sitting in there for
They-
fun?
I was told by them that they kicked chips and...
Chip in the balls.
well, there, yeah.
Yeah, I checked on him already.
Kira.
No protector. He's good.
He takes Kira's sleeve. Kira. Why don't you follow me for a moment?
Okay.
Maybe not at the moment.
Oh, yeah. My eyes are broken, it would seem.
What a
Phenomenal.
beautiful day, Lord.
What is this ruckus anyway? Lord Protector? What is going on here?
Keep your filthy kind out of our city. Am I
Is
understood?
everything alright up there?
Racism.
Yes. Move along.
Yes, move along, move along.
Alright.
Drax, what's going on here is racism.
So true.
Just dealing with criminals, nothing new. Out of the way.
Are they criminal?
They broke the law, they're in there for a reason. Are you questioning a lord? Because I can throw you in there too.
I'm just throwing my opinion on the ground.
Well, I didn't ask for it.
Lord Protector, if you wish to have a private conversation with me and Myrdin, for example, on the second floor, I would be more than overjoyed to do that.
Perhaps after their conversation on the third floor, they still have stuff to attend to.
Yes, I have a discussion with King Ray, so I'll speak with you two later. Shall we?
It's not gonna exactly.
Very well.
His suit is already ruined. Could you grab me 1 moment? I need to breathe.
Well, if you excuse me, I have
Yes,
to.
that's alright. I guess the Lord protected myself right up there.
Thank you.
Don't worry, I'll be their guard.
Yeah, who got arrested?
Drama.
Who got arrested? They're gonna get hit. Are they gonna get hit?
No, the Lord Protector already beat them.
Oh, I missed that.
It was filled with racism. It's someone from the Vixen.
Oh.
I don't know, and I don't care enough.
I mean, am I wrong? It's awful.
No, you're not wrong.
Co-pilot?
Right.
Surprise myself. Anyway.
Just message me on Discord so I can.
Pork dementia also.
Yeah, yeah. It's the same as you already have mine. You have mine is still the same as on here. My Discord is the same on here, so yeah.
You just shot loads together and then do something at work. No,
Here comes my death. It's okay, before you kill me. Vampire prostitute. Vampstitute.
I should arrest you on the spot for that.
He's laughing.
However, it's not my joke, it's his. So you should arrest him.
Shut
He
the
made
fuck
the
up.
joke.
I don't know what's worse, making the joke or repeating it.
Good point, arrest us both.
Ooh. Dish, who got arrested?
A Vampstitute.
Someone from the Vixen.
Really now? Huh.
Yo, is that Roblox over there?
Interesting.
Shit.
Either Vamstitute.
Well.
You said the same thing.
Either Vamstitute.
And I was gonna go there actually for get a job, but for the guild, but
Okay, cool.
fucking fell through. Damn it.
Oh, yeah, no, there's nothing over
There
there.
goes my money.
There are other ways to make money. You've heard them.
Oh, sure, we got plenty of work. Oh yeah, we'll just become Vamstitutes.
I forgive you, but my comic don't. I feel old.
I mean,
Sorry.
logically, they're immune to
you know
most
who just said that in
diseases.
front
They
of?
can't carry or contract anything.
First off, she said that first in front of me.
Make logic out of this.
So are Vamstitutes just superior to succubi?
I don't want to hear the word Vamstitute a single more time in my entire life. Hello, Sarah.
You looking to train or something? At that point, then you might be able to find someone.
Alright.
Although, unfortunately, the boredom's there. That's no worries. Just
But
kind of an alternate viewpoint.
Hello, hello. If you could please stay within the borders of these 4 lampposts when you are using weapons and abilities. Yes. Thank you very much.
Sorry, I think it's a stray blaster bolt's gonna shoot some in the grass and they're gonna get really pissy about it.
Maybe Miss H would like to.
No, good. Oh, no thanks.
This is simply a reminder, if you two are to train, I would like to remind you to stay within the corners or the area between these 4 lampposts. This rectangle has a rune around it that lets you use your weapons and abilities safely without endangering the trees, the giant glass window, and other people around who may be watching. This is simply as a forewarning.
Alright,
See, look at that, all your questions answered.
There you go.
Thank you for that.
At least I can just go in there without any troubles. That's right.
Exactly. Now, the hard part's finding someone for you to practice with. Mayhaps, I wonder if I might want to fall.
And I say tend as being standards of practice, not the odd ones out that we tend to run into.
I know vampire was the race. That's okay. So you know the myth about teeth.
Free to go.
God. Thank you for the stay. It was a beautiful hour.
What?
Are they okay?
Why are none of you with the king? Yes, I gave them some.
The king, yes, the king wished specifically to have only the Lady of the People and the Lord Protector with him.
Oh, I see. Oh no, I just gave her some blood, cleaned her wounds. Oh well, the blood of her. And she's good to go.
Right.
Again, a formal apology for
Keeping my mouth shut.
somewhat racist.
You ever just, like, go for it and you just hear a blender noise?
I understand.
I regret coming back here.
I don't know.
I noticed some people were like was it today arrest someone? Like what?
I think someone got arrested.
What is wrong with them? What is wrong with them? What is fucking wrong with them? Chip, are you okay?
I'm fine, I'm fine.
Are you?
I'm going over... Oh, never mind, I'm not going over there. No,
What's the matter? Is it the same feeling as last time?
Yes.
when you got hit by that flame? We'll have to put you in a cell for a bit. Chip is going in the cell for a moment.
It's probably because of the war they're dealing with. My business.
He's saying he feels like the same way he was when he was hit by the flames is simply temporary until we can maybe try one of the propositions by that rock construct.
Alright, we know one of the solutions, and that is to give him some space.
Mm-hmm.
And
this is simply to prevent the magic being an issue. I hope you understand, Chip. Right. Well, shall we ask around town for someone who may be able to do this?
Give him some space. Do what? For a bard that can clear mind?
Well, I'm not going in that group of people. I'm going up to the tavern.
I don't think any of them are bards.
Joseph, you could, because most prayers are in a communion with a deity, which can be countered as it is an arcane practice.
Yeah, also, Myrdin. Remember that sentence I once said, you know, tread carefully?
When exactly?
No, you know, when you got fired.
Ah, yes.
Oh, did you finally get your annual firing like everyone else around here?
I have had my rank reinstated.
Yeah, I think it's happened to most people.
Though for the one day, for the one day out of every single day that I was a guard, the one day I came in not a guard is when 11 different incidents happened, and I still don't think that's a coincidence.
I know. I know. What was it when...
Say, I've never been fired. I've been suspended once, but I've not been fired because I was suspended once, but then they instantly asked me back.
Oh, Corvus, I think that might be of interest to you, or a number of the guards. I was perusing through my tomes the other day.
Is there something in here?
Garby. My dear friend, I've got a request for you. You're good at getting stuff, right? Can you get me, like, a tome on counterspell?
Drags. Chip is currently in the cell because he is feeling the exact same way he was when hit by the flame. Do not let him out. We are going to look for a potential bard or someone with psychic abilities to help us calm his mind. Thank you. We just keep crossing paths.
Well, not every being. I mean,
Not every symphony. Most of the ones that have either awakened or are close to awakening inform their own digital soul.
Good day. Is anyone here a bard or some type of psychic mage of some sort? Able to clear minds at all?
I mean, if you need a psionic, sure.
Would you be able to do something similar to clearing one's mind and calming them down?
Hey guys.
Shouldn't be too difficult, sure.
We need you to be sure about this.
Registered medic or anything.
If you think you can help, speak to Corvus. I will keep looking around for now.
I'm sorry.
messed up yet.
Which one's Corvus? Just fine.
Corvus is the one with short, slightly curly hair, I suppose. I think it is, at least on the back. He has a sword on his back. I can call him here. Give me a second. Corvus, can you make your way to the tavern, please, if you can?
Just a water for me, please.
If you also know of people who may be able to help with these kind of things, let us know.
To the bar, at least.
None that springs to mind, unfortunately.
There he is.
Stop, look at all my fucking circuits, dipshit. Thank you.
This person says they might be able to help. However, I'm not entirely sure. I thought maybe speaking between you two, and while I look for other people who may be able to help as well.
I've found a wizard that has some tomes that is gonna browse through his tomes to see if he has a spell in correlation with calm mind or clear mind.
Alright.
However, he would give us scrolls that we can learn to study, but the price is a bit on the higher end.
There is one person, but they're not here right now. Shit.
In my case, I'll let you favor.
Probably because you don't get many visitors. That's a shame.
And using my alchemic knowledge, I refined it into gold bullion. Very pure gold.
Nice.
That's how I was able to pay off my taxes, at least. Unfortunately, the mine is relatively bare already. They abandoned it for two reasons. It was basically depleted, and, well, the anti-magic.
Just to inform you all, the sparring will be taking place at the training grounds.
Your head is like a neon sign saying, "No, I'm right here."
You know, you look like someone who need a mom.
Every time I turn my back, you're gone. You say that as if I care. Okay, now time to head.
outside of city. Real quick, then once he does pick a spell, I have to register with the guard, so he does use it in town anyone. The guards know exactly who had it. It says the spell being used on town, the guards know exactly.
Yes. I give him a little bit. I think he's got to work on a little protection spell to prevent folks from coming in. If I'm correct, yes.
No, I'm just doing this as a personal guard thing.
Ah, okay.
Because I'm going to be in front of you guys, well, near you guys when you're fighting.
Alrighty. Understood.
You may begin in.
Thank God I could be in this form once more.
Alright, let's let them change in their forms.
And also make sure that you can see the form as well.
Yes, I can wait until it loads.
Okay, just let me know that we can get started.
I'll deal with this, Myrdin.
Yes, thank you.
I can do that. However, you know, they don't like it when I do that.
Well, I'm gonna end this conversation by saying, yes, I know that
Doing all right?
I show love skin. That doesn't mean that I am a slut. Done.
None of that was implied.
Fine, fine, yeah.
Just try and breathe, okay?
Basket, can you check? Do they have tomatoes in these?
You better not, Bastic. You better not. I will moan.
Oh God, no.
Please don't.
I'm sorry.
I think she has more than
If anyone is interested, there is a spar happening at the training grounds at this time.
I kind of think I am interested in the
I
spars
think
happening at the
Rex
training ground at
and
this
another
point.
person wanted to have a spar.
Do I know you? My sin does not allow me to fear anything. Yeah, that terrifies me. Yeah, there's a spa.
I just excuse to run away.
FYI, everyone's scared of me.
Shouldn't be too hard.
Pleasure to meet you. The name's Yukami.
From what I'm gathering, that would mean you would have to do it yourself, right?
Yes, that's true. I don't
That
exactly.
might be a complication then.
Fair enough. I mean, if you want to leave me as a last resort, by all means. I wouldn't hold it
I
against me.
would like to specify that it would be a complication because that would put your safety at risk.
Oh, I probably shouldn't be too worried about my safety.
But we are.
I believe we are. Because the thing we're dealing with is highly infectious to, for example, if you were to delve into his mind, it would be a high risk that you could get infected with it.
Corruptive essence or some such, I'm assuming.
Maddening flame, frenzied flame, some call it.
No need to worry there. I've seen things that, well, I'm not allowed to talk about through contracts after all, but much worse.
Alright, still I will hold you as a resort that we might take, but not instantly necessary one, if you don't mind that.
Oh, no, I'm, by all means, free and open to allow you to pursue any other
Chip is outside the cell.
routes of inquiry.
Oh,
But,
thank you so much.
just in case, I do carry the ascending stone if you would like it.
I do.
Is that my sending stone?
No, I carry several around.
Of course you carry several around because you have nothing to talk.
Well, no, because cell phones don't work in hell, Ms. 8.
Chip is out of the cell in the guard barracks. I will go check.
I'll come with you.
Really?
I'm only working with information that is decades old.
Decades old.
And not regular.
That sounds important.
Yes, I'm working with information that I've had to.
You let yourself out, didn't you?
Under specific conditions, and maybe only once or twice in a study. But I do know elders tend to fall in three categories: the unknowable, the unfathomable. Forget what the third one is.
And the unforgetting. Oh, no, that would be the opposite.
No,
forgetting.
Excuse me. I'll keep an eye on him.
Yes, I was gonna ask that. The king and such are still up there, I believe.
Yes, we should make sure nothing happens until then.
That's impressive. I think I did a good job.
Yes, yes.
I'll go watch the spar.
No, there's a spar, sorry, I turned my sending stone off. Because I was in a business deal with you.
I think they just finished.
Nuh-uh.
scene where Rodin
Yeah,
just
I know.
stares at him and just gets
Oh,
distracted.
it's on!
Hey, have you ever heard of this musician called? I forgot this place is.
What's his name?
I guess the first part's over.
Did it go well?
They sure use their time.
I also I use my reactive mending to repair the flesh, bones, and all that stuff. So they're healed now.
Yep.
Oh no.
This place is too woke for that.
That,
Still good.
that joke fell flat on its
I just want to
tears.
smoke the biggest
Hey, I'm a dad. I'm allowed
piece
to make
of
dad
weed
jokes.
known to man. Is that too much to ask?
Big, yummy, gummy, fucking blunt. I just need a smoke. Yow! I'm about to go crazy.
What?
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the
I want to die once again.
years of a child being on the internet.
Do it, you pussy! Do it!
Well, that was fun. Hope you guys enjoyed the show.
I want to die too.
I want to kill it.
We can't. We can't kill it, Myrdin. Who do you think we are, Lord Protector?
I'm the closest thing to it.
Actually, I'm the closest thing to it.
Not in rank, I mean, in terms of ideologies.
I'm the captain of the guards. I hold the highest rank of all of us.
Oh, I know that. I mean, in terms of, you know, racism and that.
Oh, yes, it's true. You said racist, right? Not racism. I was expecting a counter to be both.
I'm dissociating tonight, Corvus.
Tell me. What?
I'm dissociating. I'm dissociating tonight. I'm gonna fucking kill myself.
If you wanna mention that you are just as racist as Burke, you can.
I am.
And now I hold you in slightly lower regard because of that.
Cool. I mean, I thought it was obvious.
It's weird because
I just don't show it openly.
Because I'm highly racist. But that's the fun of it. Look at me, I'm openly racist towards a lot of things.
You want to know something fun?
Mostly.
If you remove this part, you have the shape of an owl.
It's a hood.
Isn't that great?
True. That is great, honestly. It's like, actually, I don't know, fun fact, if you put your foot right here, it's like an owl sitting on a branch.
That's true.
It's like winter is here with us.
Are we this bored that we are talking about patterns on the floor right now? Is today this event uneventful?
I mean, I don't know what you're talking about. I just watched the most unnecessarily violent racist beat up. For literally the minorest of crimes. Literally the smallest crime ever in Blackstone.
Yeah. That's why it's uneventful. Uneventful. I'm losing my comment today.
True. You are. You should work on that.
I should. It's not my native language, after all.
I heard there's this spell called Duolingo that can help you learn languages.
I don't think I've heard of it.
It is, it's of demonic nature. It's, you will have to put work in, because if you stop casting the spell after having cast it for a week, it is said to bring you bad luck and come after you.
You silly bitch, I was trying to TP you, but that didn't work. Fuck.
Right, I will go check up at the tavern to see how Chip is doing.
Blackstone tends to be a little more well guarded than most other places, so I tend to let my guard down. We're in Parm, I'm kind of usually checking over my shoulder.
Hello.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Lord Protector around today at all?
The Lord Protector is having a talk with the King and the Lady of the People on the 3rd floor at this time, so you will have to wait until they're finished if you wish to speak to him. But I can relay a message to him if you wish.
Fair enough. No, fair enough. Just good to know he's here. More of a personal talk with him I need at some point.
Right. What is your name, so I may be able to tell him?
Rexel.
Rexel?
I took asylum here, if you remember.
Hi.
Alright then, Rexel, I will let the Lord Protector know that you wish to speak with him.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Of course.
Another synthetic from the same company that made me in this city.
I was about to ask you. I heard them talk about it. I didn't speak to them or anything because I wanted to hear from you first if it's a good or bad thing that they're around.
Well, I've been keeping my distance, and as such, I haven't been out of the house. I only
Hello, Clara.
water, as you know, so
Hello, Keon.
as long as I have tap water, I can at least
Are you doing alright?
just run through old data records for amusement. But I don't
You're looking for the Lord Protector who's on the 3rd floor with the Lady of the People and the King.
helpful to the people of the city. I don't
I've
care to
seen them
risk
around
meeting
every
him,
now
however.
and then.
Yeah, good to know.
I haven't talked to them. I only realized that they were, from your world,
Later.
that they were talking about the exact same thing you've told us about. And that's where I was a bit confused.
Keon?
But I'll let Drake know you're okay.
We need to keep an eye on Chip.
Fine. I missed your call. Unfortunately, as you know, my wireless capabilities.
I think he's up there.
Don't worry, I was...
Well, if you go to the barracks and read the reports, you will learn about this maddening flame incident.
Well, it's
So,
good to know that I'm worried about. In any case, it is good to see you.
we're keeping an eye on him, but I'm letting you know, since he is the highest position member who was hit.
And all these new laws.
Right then.
Really swept it away, you could say.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot of good places around.
One second. Orbit wants to... There.
I'll have to ask the Lord Protector about that.
Every once in a while.
Well, yeah, there are a lot of good places around, so don't feel shy to ask about and talk to people.
May I ask you a question?
Oh, yes, of course.
I'm not quite well versed in technology, but would you consider this a pet or a familiar?
They're just in a rush to wander. Hi, 8.
No, not exactly. Orbit is a copy of myself that exists as a parallel mind. An emergent process to relieve the stresses of the... Technically, yes, it is, in a way, just me, but it's a separate me in a smaller body.
I see.
I like to have an outside perspective of my own actions. I am literally very self-conscious, and his presence helped me keep at ease in case I've offended.
I see. Understandable.
Then it's just 8.
Right. Is there anything you need other than
If you
that?
like, you can...
I'm quite alright.
Would you like to say hi to Orbit? He doesn't seem to like you. My apologies. I assure you, I don't share the sentiment. It's the divergence between two minds until we reconfigure.
Of course. Well, before I go, is there anything you need that I can help you with?
Actually, yes. Now that I think about it, the individual I was speaking of with my friend here, there's another machine here, very close to me in design and from the same creator. He's not a criminal, is he? A vigilante? Any kind of
Similar like them, cowboy hat, and I think they have like a jacket on. I'm not too sure.
I know
Speaks
he
very
was
southern
talking
accent.
about, I don't remember his name, but I don't think he's in trouble. He actually works here. He's a detective.
detective? Doesn't sound like any model I know. It must be
He's
an
been
old one.
hired here as a detective.
Interesting. Well, perhaps I may be too quick to judge, but just on the off chance, I think I'll keep myself separate from him. I don't think he even knows I exist here, as I have requested specifically citizenship under asylum, as it is. I do not wish to have secrecy, rather, I just wish to live away from the attention of others. Though I do like the companionship.
Of course. I have someone to check up on if you'll excuse me.
Wait, what's your name?
Night Lieutenant Myrdin.
Oh, thank you, Night Lieutenant Myrdin. It was nice to meet you. I'm Horizon.
Of course.
Enjoy your day. It is so tough to interact with others. Social interaction.
No, we're just joking.
Sometimes they only pay 5
No,
copper
we're
to
not
murder
actually
somebody.
talking about it.
Like,
We're just
hire
joking.
people
Around here. That's an official thing.
I see. So you want me to win them over here?
But no, the best part is, right, this doesn't count as being on the road, so doing anything in here is not a kiss.
I have a question.
I'll have to deal with that conversation.
You could piss some people around here, no.
In the current North War, we are running out of water, mainly, and I was wondering if there was a way to have a shipment made from this tavern and how much it would cost if possible.
Okay. That's a question for Solus. Or Bastic, if you ever find him.
Right.
Because I'm not too sure how much water would it cost. Or it even cost at all since it is free. For consumption in here.
Well, we will have to pay for
No idea.
it anyway. It would be wrong to simply take it. I will look for Bastic then. Thank you.
We are fine. No problem. We are fine, Bastic. War in the north. They need a shipment of water and things.
Yeah, that's the new thing.
I've listened to it.
Yeah, every sneeze for some reason he changes.
Hello, Jack. My apologies.
I didn't notice what with the dragon tail, dragon head, and dragon wing and fire coming out of his fucking mouth.
Don't cuddle her. Go on.
You come here too. You're not getting out of this.
There's a closed door.
Hello, Kira.
No, it's not a closed door. You just
This
knocked
is
on
very
it.
much open.
I'm an idiot. Alright.
Not to
Hello. My name is.
I heard about the results of the grave and I worried when I only saw Burke was MIA. I didn't see any other names, but I'm extremely relieved to see you. I'm sorry I wasn't able to be there.
We lost the grave, so you had that.
Yes, I got the report.
Hmm.
Well, something.
That's a shame.
Oh, I'm just glad to see you're all here. Did we lose... Well, I know we took casualties, but did we lose... Who?
Everyone.
Thank you for the warning.
And what of our people? You... okay. Damn it. No. Okay. The Clang Wall is now in jeopardy of being pierced in a pincer attack from them. And there's a group to the far northwest that is in danger of being encircled. We also have to be wary in case they attempt a breakthrough maneuver. There's that pocket that the rebellion has to the northeast. A group within the southwest and the northeast could attempt to make a breakthrough maneuver and unite with one another. This would completely cut off our supply lines as well as encircle the north. Do we know about the condition of the enemies who took the grave? I heard you guys gave them a bloody nose. That's about it.
They used holy magic from the scar on Lord Protector's face.
They did.
I was wondering about that.
Were these Templars?
We are not fighting the North anymore.
Right.
We need more weapons.
Start looking.
Well, actually, people. I'll leave that one to Keon, but we need weapons and we need water. I'm not a
I was
blacksmith,
going
but I can
to speak with the guild about the water, and I was going to speak with Bastic about it specifically. See if they can
I need to
provide us
speak
with
to Bastic
something.
as well. We can go together then when we go up and speak to them. Oh, there's Hound.
If
Actually, I
you
need to speak
need
to her. Jeez, it seems
capable
like everybody's coming out.
mercenaries to pad your ranks, I could dip into my contact list for you.
Everything that helps, I guess.
Hound, I will need to speak to you briefly in a moment about a project.
Speaking about weapons, I may have found... I may have come with something. It takes some resources. But, for my experiment, it's quite successful.
Well, I penned a letter to the
That
Lord
sounds good.
Mechanicus. He's our primary supplier, but... I
Yes, that is
suppose
Corvus.
can work. Wait, what?
Do
Hound hasn't seen
you need
Corvus
regular
this before.
weapons?
Yes,
Oh.
let's make one.
Uh,
I mean, what I'm gonna use is not really a weapon.
well,
There is,
then, alright, that's good, because I was
There
going to
is
offer something.
Some possibly good news. I did get the clearance
What's
of
this?
the Lord Protector and Lord Commodore for something that might be of interest. You remember that thing I discussed with you and Elizabeth that I was going to propose? Burke accepted it.
I see. Okay.
Miss Keown, I believe I should inform you and the guards. There's been one thing lacking from Blackstone's military since it's formed. We have the hammer sorted, but the scalpel has been lacking. I've proposed, and Lord Commodore and Lord Protector have approved of it. It is my pleasure to announce the 1st Maritime Special Forces Division. They will be formed and trained, and they will be experts in force recon and special activities that will need performed. They will be Marines as a sort, and they will technically fall under the Department of the Navy. However, they will surely be an asset in assisting us in identifying leaders, strong points, possible routes of attack, plans, slowing the enemy down, identifying outposts and things of the sorts in a more clandestine manner. I currently do not have a much farther of a framework as to who would be involved or things of that matter, but I will be speaking to the Lord Commodore about the formation of a training and selection doctrine. I, for one, want these people to be nothing but the best of the best. I thought that might brighten the day a little bit.
I will go get Bastic to at least stand before the guard barracks before he leaves.
Thank you. And Miss Hound, I can discuss this briefly. We've identified that the slug cat and the goblin problems are...
She really Leroy Jenkins that shit, didn't she?
Oh. At least she has chicken.
What is happening?
Let's give them more room again, shall we?
Yes, clear out.
Move away, please.
Clear out.
Right
Out.
now. Move away.
Clear out. All of you.
Please move back to the others. Move back. Move back. Come on.
You know, I have an artifact that can help him, but that's just depend on what he wants.
That is not going to.
That's very nice. Please listen to the god and don't complain.
What was happening?
Bastic,
Like what?
I need to speak with you. You're not in trouble. I simply need to speak with you. Well, Lady Winter needs to speak with you. We require shipments of water for the War of the North. We are currently running out, and so we will simply need to speak with you in terms of payments and how much would be possible to ship there. The Lady of the People is currently having a conversation, but if you would be able to wait around here or the guard barracks so we can speak to you as soon as possible, that would be lovely.
No problem at all.
Humble person.
Thank you very much.
A bunch of berries and 50 credits.
Shit, I'm saving. I'm saving my shit.
I'll take it.
My stuff.
I'll go share pretty.
The side effects are guaranteed death within an hour. But during the
I'm not sure.
time, they are hyper.
I don't want to bring the mood down, so I will start with bad news and then semi-good news.
Attack everything.
I believe Chip may be losing himself again, and his sibling is currently speaking to him in the edge of the battlegrounds. On semi-good news, Bastic is willing to speak about the shipments of water.
Good. Okay, let's go check on Chip then.
We need to give him space.
Yes, so.
It is a ritual.
We should not crowd the area. If anyone goes too close and he feels he doesn't have enough space, it might get worse.
What do you think, try to say with this?
If you want to look
He's far away enough from citizens that it does not matter, but currently I think Drax is watching over people getting too close while his sister speaks to him.
Yeah, boba tea, if you want.
Oh, I'm okay. Thank you, though. That's very thoughtful.
Monkey!
I
Alright.
appreciate it. I'm running
I don't know why. I mean, it's not like I give them sass or anything, and possibly commit crimes every now and then.
He's himself again.
Hmm.
I don't see why he keeps going into that form. It's gonna kill him one day.
I don't believe it's the form entirely.
I'm aware. I'm aware. You shouldn't be doing that, not after what happened to him earlier. I'll have to chastise him for this. It's reckless. It's stupid.
Running around with Trey.
I saw him switch into a dragon farm earlier. I was just like, oh
Yeah,
my, is
that's
Chip going
the
crazy
problem.
again?
That lies the problem. Alright.
It feels like it's because of what happened that he did this.
The captain also took a little bit.
You made me lose my betting. You owes me 50.
Apologies for your bet.
Oh, no, it's perfectly fine.
Oh, we look at that. Ferris finally touched some grass.
So is this like held up by foil or something?
I
just
need to touch some ass.
my own
shop. I've been actually doing a lot of research on the recipes to make them.
I believe it is. Lady Winter's right here.
And fuck it.
Alrighty.
It's passion fruit lemonade with strawberry boba.
Alright. So like, do I just like reach for it and just like pull
Yeah,
it
sure, go
out?
ahead, grab it. Yep, go ahead, try. Mm-hmm. Nope,
It's kind of
doesn't
stuck
flinch.
there.
I only can taste.
Yeah, it's kind of stuck there, huh?
Or sour.
Yep.
That's some
It's very
strong.
real.
I like.
That's some strong foil.
It's not held up by foil. It's
In fun thing, I
divine.
could do this. It's true. Wait.
Hello,
It's what?
Levi. It's
Oh,
divine.
please, I see the
It's a
wires.
straw, and then blows and a few bubbles.
Where?
Comes
Go ahead,
out
touch
of the
them.
straw.
Go ahead, touch him.
I'm not feeling anything.
Right here, just right here. Yep, yep, there it is.
Rude.
I don't like
I see now.
It's so good.
Can we all clear path here? We're trying to get to the barracks on a stretcher.
Make way, make way.
Make
way.
Please find them.
No.
You gingerhead
God
one.
damn it. I'll have to speak to him about
I wasn't able to hear what you said, and I apologize.
They're handling it. Don't worry.
Alright. I don't mean to stress people out, Lady Winter, but if we could get the shipments of water sorted.
Yes, of course.
Want to talk somebody somewhere less?
It doesn't need to be private per se.
Shake him awake.
Yes.
Just so we have a little room to, not have loud things in our ears.
Yes, I took a look at our logistics. We are getting one of the two current problems handled, but the other one is water. We currently still have a secure supply line, but we'll use as a supply line if we're not using it, of course. We need water.
Alright.
How much would it cost without price gouging me? You know what? I'll make you a deal.
First off, I'm kind of insulted you would think I would price gouge you.
A man needs to make money.
True. I can be cruel. But if you really think I'm gonna price gouge you because you're asking me a favor, come on.
I don't know if I'd call this a favor per se. I'd be more happy to call this a business transaction, if it would suit.
Fair enough, fair enough.
After all, I am willing to offer money. I wouldn't expect you to do this for free, but I might have a way to perhaps sweeten the deal a little bit. Those maddening people. I can't allow you to loot them, mainly because I don't know if acquiring anything from their body would then spread it to you or your people, seeing how nobody, not even synthetics, are safe. I was able to maybe do a little convincing to, while still having your people maintain the hard points that you maintain, allow them to focus on killing those things with extreme prejudice, seeing as the threat they pose is quite significant. Now, with the slug cats, the matter of weaponry, of course, is quite particular, but due to the nature of these things, should they show up again, I think we might be able to work something out should there be collateral damage if it's in the defense of your people in eliminating that specific threat.
Understood.
Should that please you?
Definitely.
Very good. Then
Look,
perhaps that combined with...
This will not be something that the guild does. I'll look into things that I can find, whatnot, do some legwork. Meat rack maybe. Places like that.
For water?
Mm-hmm.
Understood. The meat rack is a bit...
Not specifically,
particular,
but you know.
Yes, if
I just mean
possible,
in
could you
general.
at least...
I go to a lot of places. I can look around.
Could you at least bounce the locations of the people who you'd be getting the water from, just so I can give the check?
Of course.
Okay, thank you. Just figure out fiscally how much that would roughly run us, and I'll see what I can do.
You got it.
Thank you, Mastic. That's all.
No problem at all. Wouldn't want our fine soldiers just go thirsty.
Yes, things are getting hotter as well, metaphorically.
Not everything going well.
I won't go too much into detail, but we suffered our first
You
major
don't have to.
loss.
Yikes.
And it's, this loss now threatens a few things, including the supply lines. It would behoove us to get this resources sooner rather than later.
What is happening? It's quite the party of people.
Carrying him to be thrown off the tower. perhaps? No, where are they going? Thank you. I have to go check this out.
Go ahead.
My eyes. My
Where are they going?
eyes, Hound. The war! The war! The war, Winter! It's affecting me!
What happened to you?
Yes. The war
You fell
happened to
off.
me. That's what happened. Look
You
at
fell
them.
off.
Look at them. I fell off.
If you are so inclined, my lord, from these studies that myself and Myrdin have put together, I might be able to help with your recent injury.
It doesn't... It's fine. But I appreciate the offer.
Just know in future, from what we've been finding, I might be able to do a lot more than we first expected. With reconstructing, so to speak.
Take off your helmet for a minute, Myrdin. I just want to check something. Almost thought for a minute your skull was gone.
Oh, it's right here. It's hidden by the helmet. That's the point of it.
I see. Anyway, I need to go apparently talk to everybody in the city.
Yes, I believe someone called Rexaw wanted to speak with you.
Why?
I'm not sure. They wish to have a private conversation with you.
Exceed from here to here and one in my face, so this is how I'm doing.
Yeah. Your face also got scarred. What a shame.
So you wanted to discuss something? Or was that what you wanted to talk about?
I mean, I honestly wanted also to do some small talk related to some incidents that happened.
Okay. Something that's been left out of the report.
Good to have you back. Good to be back.
She said with an exasperated sigh.
Even though it's a shame that we couldn't.
I'll bounce back. We may lose some battles, but the war in and of itself is the most important part, even if some battles are more important than others.
She might look a bit different because she was able to change her hair color to green, like mine in a way.
We have our time. We will use it well. Like I nearly blew up the other day. That wasn't fun.
What?
I was salvaging one of the mechanized units out in the snow, and I had to delicately take it apart lest it explode in my face by the time I'd started.
Hmm.
I'm sorry, was the idea of me being exploded funny?
Expect the unexpected, Tony.
No.
No?
Maybe Keon enjoys the thought of people exploding. It's flying.
Look, in a week I'm gonna laugh about the fact that I have a scar that goes from this shoulder to this hip.
Ouch.
I know we're in the trenches, Keon. That doesn't mean you need to make one.
See? Funny.
You don't laugh, you'll cry.
I try not to laugh. Right now.
Well, you've picked the wrong person to be around.
I'm going.
So if I just heard something right, did Ray elect Corvus to be the new captain?
I believe so.
Oh, that doesn't complicate things at all.
I believe the prior captain has been promoted up by one as well.
So he's now what? Yeah.
I don't know where he went.
Hello, Clara.
He said something about a night or something. I don't know. I don't care.
Likewise, Lady Winter.
Where is Burke?
He was okay, well, he went to the second floor, I think. Lady Winter, he went to the second floor, I believe. He wanted to
I
speak
just
with
saw you
Corvus.
walking this way, so Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I think he went up to see Corvus. So, what's up?
Oh, just saw you walking this way. I didn't know if you wanted to talk.
Yeah.
Hey, sorry for talking,
Yeah,
Kira.
Is that
You're a
turd over there?
bastard.
I'm watching.
I kinda am, but it was worth it, right? I wasn't wrong.
You're the worst. You're the worst. Come to the library with me, my friends.
I will be right there. I have to speak to Burke very quickly. I just wanted to check on
From the second chance,
our
guys.
unscrupulous
Quick
guest
ones,
over there.
welcome to the party. It's will clean all out.
Keep facing that way.
Thank you, Gabo.
No rest for the wicked, madam.
No, especially when you tend to be the only Lord's Guard around on Tuesdays.
Did Drags disappear?
Drags is not a Lord's Guard, he is a King's Guard.
I'm surprised.
I'm not. He was always raised edge.
I believe the current Lord Guards are Keown as a Knight Captain, myself as a Knight Lieutenant, and then we have Miss Elizabeth, who is regularly here, except on Tuesdays, and Kaylin, who's been busy with fourth dimensional things, and I believe 2 others I have not seen once since my arrival.
It does seem that the Lord Protector, due to the recent absences and such, is actually considering and maybe implementing the Lord's Guard and the Town's Guard just being one unit.
That was the case beforehand, and it caused more complications than it helped. Because the Lord's Guards were being asked to help with Town's Guard duties because Town's Guard could not be respectfully fucking asked to do them.
Well, I mean, more the official. Seems that Burke intends on implementing different ranks and such, and just making us one unit.
Suppose if it helps.
I've been here for all of 5 minutes and I can already feel the lack of energy in the air.
Apparently, lots of shit a few days ago.
I'm fine with waiting.
I'm going to lose my mind. I'm going to lose my mind.
Congratulate the Lord Protector on World Star.
What? Hello, Hyde.
Hey, Myrdin. How are you holding up?
Exhausted.
I see.
I am the only Lord's Guard active on Tuesdays, considering Kaylin is currently on temporary leave, and Miss Elizabeth only shows on weekends. The other 2 I have not seen since my arrival here, and Keown tends to be busy with the war.
How about I join?
You'd have to send an application for that, my dear.
Of course, it's just... I became a city official because, well, Elizabeth wanted to protect Lady Winter, and I wanted to just lower the work for her, but...
Well, I don't wish to add more work to your current work. As a Lord's Guard, you might be too busy to do your work outside of opening, during opening hours, I mean.
Make a convincing argument. Also, hey Hound. I don't know if you want me to call you that here.
Yeah, me.
Of course. How's things been here then? I only just recently popped by.
Well, uneventful, frankly.
I mean, that's a good thing, right?
Yeah. Fuck.
With the exception of what I appear to have found to be the Lord Protector beating someone within an inch of their life in the jail cell.
Yes, that did happen. That's what was to be expected.
I haven't found out the greater details of the thing, but...
It was a vampire from the Vix Inn, if I remember right.
Good day, everyone.
Good day.
Good day.
Tired, I see.
Yes, indeed. I seem to be the only Lord's Guard on active duty on Tuesdays. Outside of that, Miss Elizabeth comes on weekends, and Miss Kaylin is currently on leave due to personal affairs.
Yeah,
And
there might
Kion is
be
at the
some
war.
changes made by the.
Yes, I have
There
heard.
might be some changes. Okay, so.
I do
but-
hope so. I'm
So
exhausted.
you've been the only one around, and I'm gonna look that you can get the bonus for this day today.
I appreciate it.
Yeah. So how was everyone else doing?
I have been buried in paperwork for the better part of 12 hours.
I spent almost the entire day on the third floor.
Oh, wonderful. So a very similar experience then.
Yeah, and I actually found out why the goblins killed themselves.
Ah, have you?
Yeah, one of them once more. Yeah, one of them fell off the roof, and this time I lost it. I just dragged that thing into a room and revived it. The answer was weird. Apparently they go for eggs from pigeons, and in the progress many of them slip from the roofs. And they seem to be resonating with the slugheads below our feet in the caves.
That I have got underhand at the moment. I have hunter units currently going around locating all of the burrows and trying to map out where their core might be.
Ooh, hounds for the
I can't
wind.
wait.
Extra bags of salt for that.
I can't wait once we get off the ship, but maybe we can handle that issue before that.
Indeed. I'd rather not them spread into the fiefdom.
I wish. Well, I am already, technically. So, you know.
Here lies Myrdin.
Yeah, she gets an extra 50 gold for today.
Here lies Myrdin. Sometimes I think I can still hear her voice. No,
we
it's
have, we have gathered here
I'm not a
because your prayers didn't work.
Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean? She's right here.
Yeah.
Yes.
Everyone in?
Everyone join hands.
Oh, I see. Yes, this is what's happening.
Oh,
we're here to
I'll lay back down.
pray for victory in the north. We're here to pray for victory in the north.
Is there some sort of chanting for these sort of rituals? I feel like there is.
Cheeseburger, Big Mac, Hamburger, cheeseburger, in the
Navy.
Cthulhu, take this sacrifice.
I'll have
and
two number 9s, a number 9 large,
gift us
a
with
number
two
6
number
Permission to stab Lady
number
Winter.
7, a number 45 warm cheese, and a large soda. No,
Right, let's see. Fucking get back here. I'm too tired for this. No, I'm done doing this. I'm too tired for this. Why is...
No, you missed an opportunity. You could have ran after Winter going, Winter, get your ass back here.
I'm not... I could never...
You can still do it.
My pronouns are he because I could never be him.
Wow.
I'm staying on the floor.
And if you want, I could go into the hound form and I could chase her down doing the same thing if you like.
Go for it.
Where did she go? Did she run all the way to the other side of Blackstone?
If you say such a thing about my face,
Mm-mm.
I'm gonna go into the barracks.
Busy day, Myrdin.
Yes.
Anything I can do to assist?
No. I will perish here once more. This will be my new grave. Ah, they're actually doing it.
I don't.
Hound is chasing Lady Winter.
true Blackstone geezer if you've never done this before.
What the fuck does that mean, Lady Winter?
Before I tried to catch the hook, she
all
slipped
over
right
the
out of my
place.
grasp.
How do you think Hyde would look like that?
Hyde has ears, has beast-like ears. I do not wish to see him without hair.
Uh-huh. The thing is, before you ask, he was saying a comment, I mistook it for him threatening my face, and I said I would get a dagger and shave him bald if he was to do something.
What the fuck?
And now, then we discussed about how Burke would look if he was bald. And now I was wondering how Hyde would look with his ear.
What is happening?
I don't know,
I'm losing my mind. I am losing my mind.
Circular, and it makes people bald. I'd like to introduce you to
I actually want to see how you look bald. With the
If it makes you feel better, I just had a lovely talk with Burke.
My brain didn't brain for the last 7 words.
I'm gonna get a dagger and shave you.
No, but I just had a lovely talk with Burke. I offered him the same thing, you know, the favor for a favor. He's in a rather foul mood. Every time I made a joke, he would think that I was blaming him for something. So he accused me of creating a thing between the guards and such that. But the guards have been working together more than ever, haven't they?
They have. Though in terms of Lord Guards, I frankly wish there were more.
Don't worry, I'm solving the situation. I have mentioned the solution towards Lord King Ray and the Lord Protector.
I think I've been briefly told about it, yes.
Yes, just a slight merge.
A proper one, I hope. Nothing like what it was before.
I mean, a merge, we would have all the ranks would be filled.
Killer, are we out of a layer of people now?
Yes, 100%.
Hello. That's a shame. Shucks.
I have to arrest you for assassination on the Lady Winters, both of you. Sorry. Oh. No, but I don't know why people are mistaking my words for threats the entire time. Burke did it too earlier.
It's a tone of voice. It doesn't help. I've had that happen.
But I always speak like this.
Yes, and I
Except when I'm extremely
typically
angry.
speak like an emotionless husk. When I go talk to people and call them to speak with me,
Now it's a fucking ghost town.
Yes.
whenever I ask people to speak with me, they think they're in trouble all the time.
With me, they don't.
I'm scary.
That's why I'm deemed the most charming man in Blackstone.
I have a question. Are you still an undead captain, or are you something else now?
No, I still count it as an undead. I just use a shit ton of revitalizing potions to keep my appearance as great as possible.
That wasn't my question, but alright.
No, I am still an undead. I'm literally wearing a corpse.
But you're no longer a Dulahan now.
No, no technicality on that.
Let's test it out, shall we?
Somebody.
Can't.
I was about to say, it'd be terrifying if somebody just lopped their head off and then you just saw energy pooling out of their neck, and it's just like, oh. Oh no.
I mean, Cassandra.
I mean, if you want to test it out, we could, you know. No, just kidding.
You make a very convincing barking sound.
Sorry, the beast within me.
And like that,
I think I'm the only beastkin here. Should I take offense to that?
No.
Out of 12 hours will take one, so I could be better.
I'm
Myrdin,
sorry
my
to hear
dear.
that.
I'm fucking exhausted.
Oh. Oh. Myrdin, my dear.
What?
I've never seen you so away.
You really are tired.
You're
Kill
tired,
me.
my dear.
Kill me. Kill me.
No. No. Don't bang your head. Don't bang your head.
I'm just resting it.
Yeah. Okay.
I see.
You're alright. Alright.
I don't know why I'm so exhausted today and I wasn't on Saturday, but I don't know.
Come here. Look at me. Look at me.
Yes.
Close your eyes.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. Now go to that happy place. And forget this place exists for a moment. And just exist.
That's where I go whenever I leave. That's my
Sorry
happy
to
place.
ruin your nice moments, but I'm gonna talk to you and take you away from your happy place.
Oh, lovely. That's just what I need.
My love! Get this fucking thing off me!
Hello.
Get this thing in a fucking cell.
Hey, crab.
Well, that was quick.
Just not the day for it.
I came out of nowhere. Surprisingly.
I feel very happy for you, Kaylin. You deserve it for all the work you've put in towards this place, keeping everything running. But
Yeah, that's why I was confused. Burke's words,
Can I poke you in the eye?
I'll cut your head off if you poke me in the eye.
Do it. Do it.
Let you all know X has been sent to the cells. Keep him in there, let him fucking rot. Take a seat. This is in regards to your temporary, I suppose, your temporary
discharge
removal. Yes. What in your right mind was it to include me in that letter? To say that I knew about it?
I'll be quite frank, the wording I've used in the letter is very wrong, and politics have never been something I'm good with. Neither is speaking
But
with
why
people.
did you include my name, Myrdin? Do you understand what that risks?
I do now, yes. And it will not happen again.
No, it won't happen again. And we need to worry about Corvus now. I need to call another meeting. That fucker is deciding to get too big-headed for his position. And I hear that you have a deal with him, too.
No, I do not.
Because he was...
It is not a deal, per se. I technically owe him, yes. That doesn't mean I will do what he wants me to do.
He tried to do the same with me. Considering that he was so valuable to keeping your position, his word. He thinks he knows everything. In fact, he says, trying to connect dots with whatever me and you are planning. He's a danger to the whole operation. And I don't trust him.
Me neither.
And he needs to be punished. There were Templars at the grave.
I have heard. They used holy magic then.
They did. I had no choice but to kill the children of our brothers, Myrdin. And they know who I am.
How do they know?
I told them.
What do you think will happen next from this?
Depends on how deep they look into their own history, those records, if they still exist. Perhaps they will recognize such things. Although I need to prove myself in the regards of what my name is to them. And the Lady of the Vixen, our king, although doing things differently, is still proceeding with such things. Hello, Winter.
Bad time.
No, it's not.
Have you met with Rex? I heard he wanted to speak to you.
I have. We spoke.
Bard, are you okay?
Not particularly, no.
Yes, I'm sure with everything that's happened recently and the stuff from the town, while you were gone, I'm sure this pile of stuff hasn't been necessarily easy to take in.
Nothing has changed, Winter. Nothing. I've tried to prevent a war with the Vixen, yet Ray is still going under it either way. I have warned him of the lady that he works with, yet he still wishes to do it, and you do not help in the matter. By giving him new ideas.
Burke, this could help us as well. We need this for our people. Well, we could use it. It could help in the war in the north and in the future.
Anything connected to that island of Gale is a mistake. It's trouble that is not worth it. Evelyn will play us like fools, will play Raymond like fools. That whole lords and counts over there that he intends to trust, that Evelyn is trying to kill, they will play him no better. They will try and indoctrinate him into his little lord's council.
You seem to speak as if you know these people in great detail.
I know with them because I used to deal with them every day of my life for years. Both of us did.
The Vixen people.
Vampires in general. And Evelyn specifically. I know her specifically from my past.
You do?
And her words. And...
Burke, do you know why I came to him with ideas? Because I don't know these things. If we just sat down and spoke about it, perhaps I could have helped to negotiate it down even more so.
Your middle ground still associates us with them, Winter. That's my issue. I wish to cut any associations with them. Miss Evelyn, if she's even worthy of the title of Miss, Evelyn is going to use all of us. She doesn't even care for the people in the Vixen. She's a half-blooded vampire out for revenge over people that I don't know what she has against them. She will kill her own kind and she will kill us too.
As I've stated, my middle ground approach was born from me not knowing that you knew this much about this person or these people. Burke?
But you knew of my opinion of the Vixen when you were involved in the conversation when we had our guest there.
You called them whores and brought up that the Empire wouldn't be a fan of us getting involved. And when that was refuted, you then turned around and said that you personally, to some extent, know this Evelyn person, and you seem to allude to knowing more than just the fact that you've dealt with vampires.
Is that not enough proof for you?
Well,
do you not understand my word and that the actions that I've done for this city are for its protection?
I was just, at the time, trying to find a way where we could benefit from this. A group like, an organization like this could help us in the future.
They can't help us!
Not the fucking Vix, not the fucking Vixen. Some sort of special division within the Blackstone's military. I was initially just trying to find a way where we could keep our footprint as small as possible and allow them to fight their own damned war. That kept us out of the fighting, at least predominantly out of the fighting, and let them handle their own matters while we have a new unit that we could use in our own affairs, like in the north. That is what I proposed. It was supposed to be the most bare bones assistance, while also having us reap the benefits while letting them foot the bill. Not to mention, if I knew that you knew this much, of course I trust you, Burke. But just from the way you spoke, it seemed more born from prejudice than from a genuine understanding of these people. After all, I don't distrust you. I don't distrust
my prejudice
you, Burke.
Don't have reasons. That I just hate a race or a kind just because I don't like the look of them.
If a
What else am
prisoner
I
was
supposed to
attempting
know,
escape,
Burke?
what would be the punishment out of interest?
One moment. Go ahead. Repeat that again.
If a prisoner was attempting escape, what would we do, Lord, on your orders?
Recapture. And if you can't recapture, and if they try and use force, kill on sight, corporal punishment, or exile.
Someone causing problems.
X.
Of course.
Grabbed me as soon as he saw me. I told him to fuck off, and I sent him to the cells. He is now broken out of the cells. How? I do not fucking know, despite all the magic that is on there. It is literally impossible for him to get out, so there is...
The only way
I'll
he
kill
could
him.
have is if somebody helped him from the outside. That's the only way.
I'll kill him. No, that's it. I'll just kill him.
Fair enough.
He's had too many chances.
Look, I was as leery as you are with these people. I just thought to avoid problems like what we faced up there, I would try to help find a way where we all can benefit from it. But now that I've learned that you seem to know more about these people than I initially realized, look, if we just spoke, I feel like we could have worked something out. You know, I'm not on his or anyone's particular side. I just want what's best for all of us. And I felt like if we had the development of a unit that we haven't had in the military, we could use a conflict like the Vixen to get intelligence, because it goes both ways. Remember that?
Like how they've been sending their agents to spy on us. To get close with Lord Ray.
Plus, being the Lord Protector, doesn't it sound a little tempting to have a specially trained division?
I wanted something done knights and my death knights. They're the specially trained ones. She's the specially trained ones. People that are here seem to fail to understand what training is and discipline and respect.
This could be an opportunity then.
Yes. Train a rabid dog.
Burke, I'm not your enemy.
I'm not saying you are.
I'm not
simply
saying
stating how I feel.
I know, I'm sorry. Look, the decision was also born from the idea that if Ray is committed to it, what can we really say to stop him? So why not try to get some kind of win out of this? I stood up for you, you know.
I've stood up for this city more times than I could possibly count for this fact. I've sacrificed plenty.
Not the only one.
This mark on my face should be more than anything. I understand that you have had a long history with these people.
We both have, Burke. It's why I stood up for you.
Yet they still don't listen. I need to discuss things with Myrdin. You could give us some privacy.
Give me a break,
We can
Burke.
talk later. The war is not going to stop. I need to speak with him. And this city isn't going to stop. And you should take your own words sometimes when you say that I need a break. But you won't take a break either. Practice what you preach, Winter.
It's a little bit easier said than done.
Then you understand my position.
which is why I'm trying to avoid further problems internally. I'm trying, Burke.
As am I. Now please, let me speak with Myrdin and we can talk later.
Be outside.
Am I not amicable to this city?
I think you are.
When this city comes ours, those who fail to join us will burn the highest.
They will.
Mention my name again in one of our reports. The next time you send a letter, bring it through me first.
Understood.
We will meet at another time, and I will gather the rest.
All right.
And clean up this mess.
There we go.
Escape that cell prematurely.
How did he get out?
He didn't. He was attempting. He was literally shoving his finger into the lock.
Even if he did that, he wouldn't be able to open it. And with the amount of magical spells that have been put on that thing, it's a wonder that he even still exists.
I'm exhausted. Shouldn't have went to sleep at 5 a.m. I am fucking tired. But
Wait, no, because then I go down.
I'm tired.
How unfortunate.
I'm so tired.
I can manually do a jack and sneeze. Get fucked.
Just wake up. Shaking my head.
Dude.
No longer tired, you know.
Burke and Winter were arguing, and I was falling asleep because I was so fucking exhausted.
Don't worry, Star. I was also actually feeling sleep.
I'll take you somewhere safe.
Shh, don't do this to me. I'm still streaming.
Dude, I didn't expect this.
No, you best not hope that we don't get them undead on you again. Well, that's Saturday.
Don't
You two were arguing, and I was sitting there. My eyes were fucking closing. I was falling the fuck asleep so quick. I'm exhausted, dude. I'm so tired.
Go to bed.
I'm so tired. I might.
Sleep.
It's not even midnight.
Because of the bag.
I'm at least gonna end stream. I'll be right back. Good night, everyone. I hope you liked today's stream. I don't even know what to name it, quite honestly. But we'll see. Anyway, I'm gonna go fucking die. So